Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey!
Welcome to Shack and Cheese, where I rate mac and cheese. Today, there's not going to be any mac and cheese. I do have a pizza, though. That's what I'm going to be rating today. And I got some guest stars. Say hi, guest stars.
Hey guys. My name is Sam. Welcome to our stream. I'm the Dungeon Master. These are my players. For now, if any of them might get fired in the future, please, players, introduce yourselves.
I guess I'll go first. My name is Sophia. I'm playing the Arcane Trickster Rogue, Seraphina. And yeah. Anybody want to step up to the plate?
I'm Elroy, and I'm playing Azrael. He is the Paladin Azamar type. So yeah.
Let's go.
Okay. I'm Savannah. I'm playing Amalianna. She is a half drow, half regular elf bard. She is College of Lore. And she likes to party, and she wears a cute pirate hat.
Nice.
I'm Nicholas. I'm playing the wizard. He is a fire genasi, and he has a smoker voice.
What's his name?
Zageros is his name. Sorry.
Swag. All right. Well, there are not a lot of announcements today, believe it or not. Yeah, we have stuff in the works, but school and work just getting a little bit. But
this is
soon.
Very last week we didn't do a session because we said we were going to have a surprise this week. That surprise is still on, but it's not surprise. It's not here yet. You know.
That's your surprise. It's nothing. For now.
No. It's there is going to be a surprise. Just
it's building up.
We thought it would be this week. It's not.
Nick's finally going to review mac and cheese.
I have a smaller surprise for you, the viewers.
Oh, not us.
No, not you.
I got excited.
You guys don't get anything from me except my amazing entertainment. But
yeah,
you'll see shortly after. But with no announcements, we're ready to rock and roll. Let's go ahead and start them. Let me put on the music real quickly. There we go. This one, and oh, I hope you're all having a wonderful week. Not you guys, the viewers.
But
okay. Yeah, that was great. But so previously, Seraphina and Zageros had wrapped up whatever business that they had in Cambria before making their way towards the capital of Canzonia, Madrinos. On their way there, they encountered a member of something called the Silver Order of Erudition, a very, very old order that has fallen to the wayside in recent years. Not much is known about them. But they met a man named Opholius Beskin, a dirty gnomon man who had been underground for quite some time. It's been good for Cranberry, thank you for asking. They exchanged some conversation, asked some questions, didn't get very many answers though. And then he went on his way. They dropped Darlene and Sasha off at Gilum and had a night of festivities. Afterwards, while they were traveling to Canzonia, they met a man by the name of Timolt Graveseer, a man a part of the 3rd Vermilion Order of Bloodhunters. He was searching for a tome that was in Azrael's possession. However, he had discovered that both Seraphina and Zageros had some residual blood magic on them. Seraphina even more so because she had a weapon called the Blood Drinker. After this discovery, he requested that he travel back with him to the capital, and at some point, travel with him to his order to figure out what to do about the blade. They agreed to this, and upon getting to the capital, he split off to go contact his people. The last stranger that they met was a young cleric of the Church of Helos, a sunseeker named Avalia, or Ava for short. She had wrappings over her eyes and was helping out a few individuals getting back to town. They gave her a ride, and they spoke on the way to town before dropping her off at the apothecary. She had offered if they ever wanted a home-cooked meal or just a tour of the city. She was a gal to find. She could be found in the Dust Borough. Or sorry, the Dust District. Apologies. finally, now they made it to the capital, they're able to find the place where they will be staying, as the party was sponsored by Lady Summerridge, a very nice manor in the Bright Ward. But while the two of them had their own travels, Azrael and Amalianna were handling their own business. So this is where we will begin. 5 days earlier. Azrael and Amalianna, as you are waving goodbye, blackness. Everything goes dark and you feel your gut drop. And for a second you are breathless, but it's only a split second before immediately everything just comes right back. And you are in a carved out space in the wall, a large teleportation circle beneath you. Amalianna, you've done this a couple of times, either getting from your home city to the capital of Raylan, or from the home city to this capital, but you're somewhat used to it. Azrael, this is a entirely new experience for you. Whether you like it or not, that's up to you. Looking around, you can see that this carved area is a part of a larger room, and in front of you is an open archway. The room in front of you, there is various shelves, books, a bunch of tables, and there is an older, orcish man wearing some fairly nice clothing. He currently has some reading glasses on at the bridge of his nose, and he's looking down at you, and he goes, "Ah, Lady Summerridge, were you? Welcome to Madrinos. Ah, brother the Eclipse, are you? Well, I'm sure you know your way around the city. Ma'am, do you need directions? The two of you are currently in the Emerald Township of the Bright Ward."
Yes, actually. I'm supposed to be meeting someone for a meal. And she'll rummage for her letter to find where they're meeting.
Sit forward and push up his glasses as he leans forward. "Ah, yes, please show me."
She'll DM, where is she going again? To meet her
You would know that you were meeting them here in the Emerald Township. Your family has a small homestead here that you've been to maybe like 3 or 4 times. You could probably find it with enough searching.
Ezreal pushes Amy out of the way and starts puking. I did not like that.
The orc man goes, "Oh, not on the carpet!" Ah. First time teleporting, I presume?
Yeah, and I just drank
Alright.
a whole flagon of beer.
She'll pat his back.
I cannot believe
It's just beer just on his carpet now.
And booze do not mix, sir. Here, allow me. And he'll wave his hand, and the stains just float up and then vanish. There we are. Please refrain from relieving yourself on my cardigan. Now, ma'am, you are looking for he'll hold out his hand for the letter. He just comes over with, "Ah, yes, the Leonard estate. Here," and I'll hand it back to you. If you go out these doors and go up the road 2 blocks and take a left, you should find what you're looking for.
Thank you very much.
And sir, is there anything that you need from me? Directions, aid? How may I be of service?
Yeah, where is House Thorn's estate?
Ah, you would be looking in the financial district just outside of the Brightwood. Shouldn't be too far from here. Quite the opposite of where your friend is going. If you'll go out, take a left, and go down about 5 blocks and take a right, there should be an exit. And at that point, you'll enter the financial district. And if you keep heading to the right along the wall, you should find the manor. Or are you looking for their business building?
No, the estate is just fine. I think probably my best bet.
Great.
Thank you.
Of course. Welcome to the capital. And the door will turn open on itself as he waves his hand. And for our amazing viewers, here is a map of the capital. I'll zoom in a bit so you can see there is a lot. Currently, our 2 illustrious heroes are currently in the Emerald Township with the blue boxes. And I'll just leave this up for just a bit so they can have a little gander at it. But, you 2 have your directions. What would you like to do?
I'll turn to Azrael quick and just say, where did you want to meet after we're done with our little dates?
I look around. Is there an inn anywhere nearby?
Just exiting, you can see that there are about 3. One further down the road, one right across the street, and one further up the road.
What's the one with the silliest name?
That would be the Bronze Unicorns Inn. The other 2 are fairly serious. And
All right.
to the point.
The Bronze Unicorn? Yeah?
That
You want to
sounds
meet
perfect.
there? I mean, I'm gonna probably head back there tonight. Also, I might need your help.
Alright.
Uh,
Do I need to prepare for anything?
Maybe breaking and entering. But that's if you get caught, you know? It's like one of those things.
Well,
You can enter if
My-
you get caught.
my grandparents are going to be in town for a while, so if we do get caught, I'm sure they'll bail us out. I'll get an earful, though, but it's something.
It's let me see how this meeting goes real quick, and we'll talk about it. You know, we might not even have to do anything.
Whatever you say. Have fun on your date.
Hey, it's not a date.
If you
Okay.
say
Alright.
so.
So, you 2
Oh, well.
go your separate ways.
Yeah, he's just like, you know,
Yeah.
hand behind his neck. He's just like lost in thought as he's like walking away.
It's like, okay, I'll meet you at the Bronze Unicorn. Have fun.
Yeah, I'll see you tonight.
So, as you step out into the building and have this conversation, the roads here are made out of a special material that makes it look almost imboldt, which you would imagine that's where it gets the name Township. There are dozens of buildings around you varying in size, and standing above it all you can see the Golden Keep, the castle in which the king and his court resides. The sun is shining just at the right time, coincidentally, where the keep itself looks like it's made out of pure gold. But anyone who has stayed here for more than at least an hour would know that it is made out of brimstone. And on the other side, there is the Grand Cathedral of Helos. Not as big as Golden Keep, but extremely large. The biggest church of Helos on this continent. There are quite a few people out on the street today. All of them look very nicely dressed. And you 2 go your separate ways. Azrael, you take a left. Amalianna, you go right.
Not saying that you sound kind of strange, Sam.
Oh, I
Like you
do?
sound far away. Yeah.
I can't hear
Lion's-
a word you're saying.
Lion's
Oh.
Heart
Oh.
says like you sound far away. I can hear
You
you,
do
pretty
sound a
fine, but
little-
it's like
Oh, one moment. How about now? How do I sound? Better?
no,
Worse?
it still
The
sounds
same?
the same. Oh, it's
Hey.
worse.
Worse?
Sam, I think it's because of, remember earlier when you first showed up and I said that there was a weird sound and you were like, oh, I'll turn on the...
I just turned
Noise
off my noise
suppressor?
suppression to see
Yes.
how it sounded. Well, that's odd. I can do something about the viewers. I can turn my volume up there. But how do I sound for y'all? Is it still ass?
You sound alright to
But
me.
you sound
all right
good,
now.
but kind of project, because I think it's whenever you go a little lower that it kind of like sounds far away.
How
And then
odd.
Trouble Cranberry says that they're static.
Static in the
I don't know what
background.
that would. Yeah, I don't know what that would be though.
It might be my fan from my computer. However, I do have noise suppression on, so it shouldn't be picking it up.
Earlier it was sounding worse. Now you sound better, because it kind of sounded like you were like almost echoing a little bit or some type of thing.
That
but
is very-
Is there a
now
way
I
you
think
can
it's
increase
fine.
your output, maybe?
I can go into my settings. Pause. Chat. Let me fix this. Wait. Okay, so how do I sound now?
I'm good
Right
at
now you
us,
sound
sound to
okay.
me.
Okay. Chat, talk to me. How am I sounding? Chip, good? If I sound good, go ahead and spend $5 and give me a thumbs up. Not kidding.
I'll also
Let's
still
see.
blow kisses for bits.
That's true.
I need to
don't know
open with that.
I don't know about everyone else, but I will also blow kisses for bids.
I'm
Gotta
sleepy.
promote ourselves
Copyright.
now. I beat the fan? Okay. So Trouble Cranberry says, I sound fine, so we're gonna roll with that. If it gets
You're
worse, just let me know, and we'll move from there. as you begin to make your way... Oh, hey, something happened. Thank you, Trouble Cranberry, for your gifts. Wah. Those are my gifts. You can sell them, but you won't get much.
Oh, I liked that one, Sophia. What's the one they
There's
do
background
in...
noise and your... How the fuck am I...
Okay.
It might just be
Is
my
that good?
mic. It's been strange.
Thank you. I was like,
Damn.
Savannah, I've tried it.
I'll turn myself up on OBS just to see how I sound there. Lion's Heart. I think
I'm
it's
literally
you.
so sick
That's
right
bugging,
now.
bro. I think you're the one that has messed up audio. Sorry, brother.
Cheeky.
I'm
I
kidding.
love that.
Okay. We will continue on from here, and if it sounds shitty, we will figure something out during the break. Okay. So, Amalianna. Making your way down the street, there are dozens of people that pass you. Some wave, some don't.
Way down.
The buildings here look amazing. After about 20 minutes of walking, you eventually get to the more residential area of the Inroad Township, and you arrive at a small homestead. It is a modest 2-story building. There is a small fence around it. You can see a carriage next to the homestead near some small stables. Outside of it, you can see that there are 3 armored individuals that bear your family crest. A koi fish with a wave behind it. As you approach, one of them steps forward and raises his little mask thing, and nods and opens the gate and says, "Lady Amalianna," and he'll guide you through the fence while the other 2 stand at attention.
Thank you for your service.
Yeah, the only thing I can think of is my fan, but it's very quiet. I don't know. We will look into it in a bit. So, Lady Amalianna, making your way into the house, you open the door and you can hear soft music playing ambiently. More than likely via magic, as you do not see anyone playing music, but you hear it. It reminds you of what your mother used to play, and your father. You can hear conversation coming from deeper within the house, rather. And following the sounds, you enter the large living room and see 3 figures. The first is an elven woman, later in her years, but as an elf, she looks like she's aged beautifully. In human years, she looked to be in her maybe mid to late 50s. She has fair skin with some creases, bright blue eyes, long silver hair that has streaks of dark colors in them. She's wearing a beautiful green dress and with these yellow designs in them. She has various jewelry, rings, earrings, and necklace with a pearl on it. You would know that this woman is Amaria, your grandmother. Sitting across from her, with a book open and a pipe in his mouth, is another elven man. His skin is slightly tanner than her. Looks slightly older than her as well. A bit more stress lines, more creases, a widow's peak, crow's feet. Sorry. He has shoulder-length brown hair that has a few gray streaks in them. His eyes are dark brown. He is wearing a purple robe with silver inlay and various symbols on it. You can see on his fingers are multiple rings, one of which bears your house symbol. And he has a necklace on his foot. It's a shard of obsidian with this strange pearl in it. You would know that you have never seen him not wearing it. This is your grandfather, Alon. The final figure is someone you recognize as well. A younger elven man, probably just older than you, maybe. Short, dirty blonde hair, and they're wearing fine green clothing. This is one of the many assistants to your family. His name is Ezra. He's been with your family for the past 60 years or so, and has become your grandparents' primary assistant. As you enter, Ezra looks up, followed by 2 grandparents as they immediately stand up and wrap their arms around you either side and go, "Oh, Amalianna, it's been too long!" Your grandfather says as they both give you a big hug. I'm assuming you return the favor.
Yes, very much so.
So, as you hug them back, they will pull away, and immediately your grandfather looks at your ring finger, noticing that there's something missing, almost like a keen intuition that there is something that should be there that isn't. As he says, "Oh, where is your ring? Come, sit.
She's
It's
like,
been
it's a
too
long
long."
story.
We have plenty of time, my dear. Please, have a seat. And as you sit down, your grandmother waves her hand and food begins to float in the room and onto the tables. It's been some time, dear. How are you?
I'm very happy to see you.
You have no idea how happy we are to see you as well. You've been gone for quite some time. Tell me, what have you been up to? I'm assuming you've been keeping yourself out of trouble, yes?
About that, a lot's happened since I've been gone. Where would you like me to start?
Your grandfather will say, how did you come about losing your ring?
I may have been captured.
See, immediately your grandfather stands and says, "Who was it?"
Your mom!
I wish it was my mom. Those blokes known as the Spellbreakers, those anti-magic people, didn't take very kindly to me, and it seems they were doing some dirty work for someone. And they took me away from my new friends. And they didn't. Someone else decided to take my ring while they were, messing with me.
Your grandmother will say, "And all these people still with us?"
One of them isn't.
Well, I'm sure they got what they deserved, no?
They did.
Good. But who took your ring, my dear? And are you okay? Have you recovered from this?
Physically, I have. The man who took my ring, his name is Lord Stonewall.
Your grandparents share a knowing glance. How much they know about Lord Stonewall is unknown, but they seem to know the name at least.
They're like, oh, that son of a bitch.
I thought we killed him 15 years ago.
That's not all he took, by the way.
What else?
I haven't found out why yet, but for some reason, and this comes from his mouth, he took a vial of my blood.
There is a fairly long silence. As it seems,
the whole time she's like fiddling with her hands and her rings.
Grandparents are they're looking at each other, and it seems that they're conveying something, but you're not sure.
We both have telepathy.
Maybe. Your grandfather will say, "Well, he will be found and he will be punished accordingly. I'll put out a bounty on his head. He's been stripped of all of his titles, yes?"
He has. Lady Summeridge made sure of that.
She's new, is she not? She's only been the head of House Summeridge for half a decade or so.
She has, and I've actually made a friend out of her recently.
That's very wise. She is extremely powerful, both as a house and as a person. From what I hear, she's quite the proficient spellcaster. But her real power is in her name. Having her as an ally would be safe. Well done. Seriously. We've been invited here to the capital business. At the moment, I can't fully disclose the information, but it could be something big. Your mother is holding down the city. in our absence. She sends her regards, as does your father. So, Lord Stoneward took your blood and your ring. Do you have any idea why?
No, I tried to find out, but sort of summoned a demon before I could interrogate him. It was a whole mess. Don't know if you've heard of it.
No.
His mana went down, and it
Good.
appears he might be on the run.
Good. Hope he dies. Putting a hand on the how dare. Well, I'm glad to see that you're alive and well. You mentioned that you were traveling with companions.
Yes, they're so strange. They're my new friends, Zageros, Seraphina, and Azrael. They're very, very strange and a bit rough around the edges, but they're fun.
None of them are of noble blood. Yes, I've never heard of those names.
No.
Good. Need that kind of thing coming back to haunt us. So, there are a couple things that we wanted to discuss with you. Since you've been gone, we've given some thought about you becoming more invested in our family affairs. We have concluded that you are old enough to begin doing so, and mature. I'd like to give you this pendant. As he takes off the obsidian shard with the strange, like, pearl in it and hands it over. And you, with your preternatural sixth sense that was given to you by the residents, you can see that it has various emotional signatures coming from it. Your mother's, your grandmother's, your grandfather's, your father's, your aunt's, your uncle. And there are a lot of emotions tied to this. Sorrow, happiness, anguish, despair, longing, regrets. It's almost overwhelming, and when he takes it off his neck, you have to wince a bit, but you're able to dampen it to the point where it is no longer, like, physically affecting you to look at it as he hands it to you. Wear it with pride. Once we have concluded our business here in the capital, we can go into more detail about this pendant, what it means for you, and your duties in aiding House Leonard.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Your grandmother will speak up and say, "You've been getting kidnapped, and well, that just doesn't put me at ease. You need to protect yourself better, my dear. Your magic, how is it coming along?"
Oh, my magic is wonderful, but what... They were able to take me because they somehow incapacitated my magic. They have this sludge, this terrible, terrible sludge that if you somehow manage to get it on your neck, you cannot cast any magic.
That does sound unfavorable. Why don't you get a, what do they call it? I will say, a gun. They are, becoming quite popular in Canzonia. Us and Braylon, we prefer our bows and crossbows, but if crossbow and your magic isn't suiting you, a gun might suffice. That one, name, the orc, he passed away quite some time ago. He had a gun.
Drangor!
Yes! Sorry, the name eluded me. He had a firearm when he was out on the seas, and he claimed that it protected him quite well. It might benefit you to look into that. I'm sure there are plenty of gunsmiths within the capital that might do this for you.
Guess I never really thought of adding that to my array of equipment.
Your grandmother speak up and say, as elves, we live for a very long time. So, you must learn to be constantly expanding your repertoire of weapons, information, power. Your grandfather here, he had quite the armory when he came of age to lead the house. And your grandmother say, enough of that, not go into my past. Not here.
You never told me you had an array of weapons.
There's a reason for that. Once we get back to the city, our city, I'll tell you all you'd like. But not here, not where there are possible ears and eyes that we cannot see. It's good to see you again, my dear. And how long will you be staying in this? Or are you leaving?
I'm not entirely sure. I know that we're supposed to be going to a tournament of sorts. My friends want to join it for Lady Summeridge on her behalf.
Interesting. Is it possible for you to set up a meeting with Lady Summeridge and us?
Of course.
Good. Good. Great. Thank you, my dear. Well, should you ever need a place to stay, you may always make yourself at home here. And the same goes for your compatriots, as long as they are well-mannered and don't break anything.
I'll make sure of it.
I would like to meet them, to size them up, if you will. I need to make sure that they're worthy of traveling with a lady such as yourself. Do you have any questions about your mother, father, how they've been, how the city's been doing, anything?
Yes, how has my mother and father been?
Quite well. They recently returned from an excursion. They went north, past the mountains, to speak with the Druid circles about, what was it again? Something about the stars. I'm not too sure. But they said it was merely a vacation visit. Nothing too dire. But they're back now. And they're keeping watch of the city while we're gone.
Right. I'm sure. One more thing.
Of course.
How experienced are you with Fey creatures and the Feywild?
Too experienced, my dear. Too experienced. Something that I would rather forget. But, unfortunately, I remember quite much. Why do you ask?
How would one go about... Never mind.
Are you sure?
Well, what would happen, say, if someone befriended such a creature?
Your grandmother speak and say, there is nothing good that can come from befriending a creature of the Fae. They may have your best intentions for one moment and then try to kill you the next, because it's funny. It's hard to gauge what they truly want. You didn't do it, did you? Make a deception check.
Yes.
That is a slut. You're lying to your grandmother?
That's not the first time she's lied to them.
Fair enough.
She's like, no, I've never done such a thing. Don't know.
I would never. That's truly awful.
They sound awful. Oh, 27.
Gee, yeah, that beats their 12. Your grandmother will say, good, you stay away from them. I don't want you dealing with them. They are too chaotic, and they've muddled up our family well enough. We don't need them intervening with us anymore. Well, we have a couple meetings to get to. Well, I'm glad we were able to catch you before we left. Please, feel free to stay here or be on your way. It's your house as much as it is ours.
Expect to see me a lot.
Of course, yeah. and they will get up and hug you once more. Ezrin will shake your hand and say, "It's good to have you back, Lady Lena."
It's good to be back.
And is there anything else you'd like to do? Any questions? Any actions?
Nope. As soon as they leave, she's gonna. Okay.
Deep breaths, deep breaths, deep breaths.
Deep breaths, deep breaths, deep breaths. I don't like lying to my family.
It's punishable by death.
Yeah.
No.
They'll lock you in the closet.
Yep. 12 years. So, as you collect yourself and prepare for what may come next, Azrael, as you are making your way through the Emerald Township, it's odd being in the capital again. It's been a while since you've been here. Once you get out of the Bright Ward, you enter the trade ward. Nope. Lost my plot in the area. There we go. Specifically, the financial district. You see dozens of people in suits walking from building to building. The buildings here are large and compact and very close together. There aren't very many alleys here. Luckily, you don't have to walk very far. House Thorn, they were the ward watchers, or rather, they are the ward watchers of the trade ward before you left. Meaning that their manor is not too far from Bright. Each,
Having trouble hearing you.
Oh, WTF, dude.
You think we can just take an early break and figure it out?
We can.
I mean, if y'all.
Just a
if
quick
everybody
break.
agrees.
Yes.
Yeah, like a.
Oh,
Or we can just talk. I mean, we can just talk through your.
Is anyone else having trouble? I'm having a little bit.
Yeah,
I've been having a
I
little bit.
can't hear
Sometimes,
you.
yeah. It's good for like a good stretch, and then sometimes it just.
Yeah, it's like I can only hear every other word.
How odd. Alright. We're gonna go for a quick tech break while I figure out just what the F is going on with my mic. We'll be right back. Give us maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Who knows? We'll be back soon. Okay. Everything
Back on.
should be good now. I'm going to turn
You
my
unmuted.
volume back down. I am unmuted.
Okay.
Because at this point, I think my volume would be really loud for them. Turn it back down to that. Alright, chat. Judge me. How do I sound? Is it a yes or a no?
He's on the podium.
I am on the podium. If you say no, I die right here. Let me get a... This? It's going right here. In my jugular? I don't know where the jugular is.
Not jugular, no.
Where is the jugular, actually? Like right
I
here?
thought it was right
I thought it was
here.
like... Oh no, this is like your windpipe or something. Or,
Oh, I don't know.
This
I
is
don't
your
know what
windpipe.
anatomy.
None of us are anatomy experts.
Lion starts with it. Still a bit of a
This is
muffled.
not medical advice.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll turn it up.
Are we online? Are we live again?
Yes, we are.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, boy.
I'll turn it up, see if that's better. And then I got one more trick up my sleeve just in case it turns out. Okay, how about...
You got a trick up your sleeve this whole time.
I was about to start talking massive shit
Okay.
about the audience. That was-
How about now? Is it better? I've turned off the noise suppression, which means that you might be able to hear my fan, but you should be able to hear
I can't
me
hear it.
better.
I do not
For the
fan
record.
the fan at all.
Honestly,
I don't hear the
There's
fan.
a whistle even before you did
Okay,
anything. so-
okay. Chat, what are we saying? Is it good or bad? If you say it's bad, I'm gonna have to, cut off my hand tonight.
Oh my
It's
god! I just
circles.
saw Nicholas's comment on the thing.
Yeah, because you were like, oh yeah.
He
I
said
guess it's-
Zageros first because when I was
Zageros?
looking
Oh,
at the
yes.
screen, I saw Nicholas.
It's not
Also,
a
he has the weirdest name out of everyone, so she's
Fair
gonna
enough.
say that one
Fair
first.
enough.
He's Nicholas, but not the saint.
Alright, let's get back into this bullshit, shall
What does
we?
that mean? What the fuck does that mean? Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Hold on, let's
Moving
move
on,
on.
moving on. You can deal with your beef during the break. Jeez.
Jeez.
So,
Didn't we just finish the break? That was our break.
no.
No.
That was the tech break. We'll get to our actual break later. Jeez.
I'm
That's so
sleepy.
weird that you can hear the fan. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's so weird that we can't hear it, but they can, I guess.
Maybe it's like a
I
Matrix thing.
Earlier, I cannot now hear the fan.
The simulation's breaking.
Aw, man.
Anyway,
Oh my
No, simulation's
we'll deal with
fine.
it. So, Hasbro, as I was saying, you do not have to walk very far. House Thorn is our group watches of the trading board before you left, meaning that their manor is very close to Brightwood. About 20 minutes of walking, eventually the buildings become more sparse and less as you see a fairly large manor. 3 stories, red and black wooden brick, a large gate surrounding the estate. The manor itself is very large, and the land they have around it is much bigger than Lordstone for comparison. There are 5 other buildings on the estate. You can see standing outside are guards that bearing the symbol of House Thorn, which is a rose with a thorn, like thorn vines wrapped around it. What do you have to do as you approach?
So I approached the guards and yeah, that's about it. Now I'm
Okay.
looking around. Do I see like anyone in the building? I'm like trying to scope it out too as I'm walking up.
The distance from the gate and the manor is fairly far, but you can see there is movement within the building. You also see that there are a lot of workers outside the estate, moving around benches, tables, chairs. Look like they're planning for something.
Oh no. Planning for something.
Like they're coordinating, like they're building something maybe, or like tearing down something to make room for something else. You're not sure, but you do see there's movement within the manor itself. You don't see like anyone specifically. You see people.
All right. So as he approaches, he'll greet the guards. Hey, fellas.
Good afternoon.
Lady Thorn here.
She is.
And I pull out the letter.
One
I
of
was
them.
summoned.
Take it and read it. Look at the other one. Hand it back to you and open the gate.
And he's just looking around, nods at them, and keeps
Okay.
walking forward.
as you get closer and closer to the manor, it looms over you, and eventually you get to like a circular walkway with a fountain in the center. As you approach the door, it opens for you. You see that there is a servant wearing some very nice clothing on the other door, or the other side of the door, bowing slightly, and says, yes, we were told to expect someone of your appearance. You are here for Lady Thorn, yes?
Yeah.
Good.
Actually, here for your.
She is in the lounge room upstairs. Please follow me, and please leave your weapons here.
And it's one of those comical things where he like is pulling off weapon after weapon.
They're in the basket, but eventually, like, the basket gets too piled up, and they have to like bring out another one for the rest of your weapons. But
I named each of them, so I'll remember. Don't
we won't
fucking lose it.
You see, like, one of these servants was like eyeing Cherry when he said it, like, oh, fuck, that's so cool. But the butler will guide you upstairs. And arriving within this lounge room, you see that a table has been set with some food and drink. There's a piano off to the right, a number of shelves, books, and such, and a fireplace that is currently not lit. 2 doors on your left and right both lead out to a balcony of sorts, and there are dozens of windows that look out into the foyer, backyard, rather, the gardens and such. And you see a woman that you recognize. She has on fairly casual clothing. Nice pants, a very well-made top. It's red with like gold and black symbols in her designs, the colors of House. She's currently rubbing her palm with her thumb as you enter the room. You see she has 3 rings on. One of them is her house ring, and the other 2 are gold and silver bands on one hand. As you enter, she'll turn around and she gives you a warm smile. You know this woman as Marion Thorn. She will approach you and say, Elias, it's been so long. As she approaches you and wraps her arms around you and gives you a big ol', well, a big as you can. You are much taller than her.
That is not my name anymore, but it is great to see you, as always, Marion.
What do you mean?
I gesture to like, I'm in chainmail and like regular clothes. I pull out like something that would be symbolized that I'm part of Order of the Eclipse.
Why? What happened? Here, sit. And she'll guide you over to the table.
It really is a long story. It was either this or prison.
I'm glad to see you alright. It's been too long. You look good. It looks like you haven't aged much. Are you hungry? Thirsty? We have food and drink. If you would like it.
Yeah, I know. We can get to that in a second. Are you okay? You're the one that summoned me.
I'm fine.
How did you find me? I'm not.
You are a difficult man to find, I assure you. I had to resort to magic. There is a specific postal service that you speak, or you think of the person you have the intention of sending it to, and you write the letter, and then it gets to them, where they were most recently. It's about a 1 in 25% chance working. So I got lucky, I guess.
1 in 25%? That's not. Okay.
Get out of here, peanut gallery.
It's not how percentages.
I'm glad you got really lucky. Both of our fathers would kill us if they saw us with each other.
It's hard for my father to kill me if he's dead.
Your father's dead?
Yes, he passed from an illness not too long ago. About 2 years.
I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. He was nice.
I
I'll
mean,
miss
yeah,
him.
I'll
He's
never
still my father.
forget him sicking his guards on me when I tried to ask for his blessing.
That wasn't interesting. But
Yeah, I I was thrown in prison, or I was thrown in jail for a night.
yeah, my mother also. They went fairly short.
So you are the lady of the house now.
I am. That comes with all the burdens. I wish I wasn't. I would have a much better life without this burden on my shoulders. Mia
So
is doing. I sent her off for today. Couldn't miss her walking.
actually, one of the reasons why I did come back, and I'm happy you found me, is well because there's just a lot of strange things going on.
Yes, I agree. Mia has been. How do I put this? Acting up. Not like a kid would do. It's weird. She's already been to the institution. Yes.
He has.
She has. Yes. She graduated 2 years ago.
So she's a magic user too.
Yes. Of arcane ability, and she's progressing quite quickly. I've met with children her age who have graduated, and they are nowhere near where she is. I don't know what to do with her. She can do stuff that I couldn't even imagine. Magic is out of my area of expertise. I was wondering if you knew something. She's been casting spells a lot. Not very powerful ones, but it's been enough to drive me crazy.
Just so typically magic users, it's inherited, right?
Yes.
So my family doesn't have arcane casters.
Neither is mine. My mother and father, normal. And my grandparents, as far as I know, they weren't any casters, and I don't have any. We come from a family of clerics. Well, not a family of them. We've had like 2, but
Sasha's, I'm Mia's half sister, Sasha. She's also an arcane caster too. So
then it's something with you then.
yeah, and actually, I always thought the order placed a spark of magic within me whenever they, imbued me with the light of Helos, right? But there's just like something else like calling to me lately. There's
The best I
like I can get wings, I can fly, and there's no one that I know. Yeah, it sounds crazy.
It does.
I
What do you
can.
mean? Like literally?
Yes. I'll show her, and
there is
and I'll like
a burst of energy.
yeah, it's like these fiery red wings. And then he'll just immediately and I don't know where I learned these. There's no other paladins that I know of that can do this. So
I don't know what to tell you. I've never seen anything like that. It's both awe-inspiring and terrifying, if you can find the mix between the two.
So Mia survived everything she's done with the Institute.
Yes, if she were to be doing that, I would have burned down the castle myself.
Sasha's already done all that stuff too, correct?
Yes, she graduated from the institution a year and a half ago. There is another reason why I invited you.
Yeah, what is it?
Oh.
It's the man that we agreed for
Agreed.
this roost. But the child, it couldn't have just come from nowhere. His name is James Ando. You would know that that is a man that you met after the party, who invited you to come to the city for a job that he had.
Wow. That's hilarious.
It is! Everyone laugh!
Gross.
Anyway,
Gross.
Oh, so you want to preserve Mia
yes.
to be part of the heir, not. That's fair.
There's only so long we can keep up the groups. People are beginning to ask questions. We've been together for so long now, but he hasn't betrothed. He hasn't tried to make any moves on me, so we were forced into marriage. Granted,
He's okay with just accepting that Mia's not really his daughter.
Yes, we've spoke about it at length for many months. It was his idea to invite you. He thought that it might be good for everyone involved. It took some convincing for me. I didn't agree with him, but yeah, he's in Cambria at the moment. But I would like for you to meet him officially.
I know.
Meet her or meet him?
Meet him, James.
I'll meet him, but when can I meet Mia? You said when she was 16 we could meet. That never happened. She's 18 now.
There are a lot of eyes on me, Elias. I can't. If rumors start to spread, and they do very quickly, it'll be bad for everyone. You, myself, Mia, James. Not yet. I promise. Eventually, after the wedding, once everything's officiated and there's nothing anyone else can do, after the wedding, then you can talk with him. Just not now.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, I know. I know how court goes for rules. I understand it.
I swear.
Okay.
The wedding is in 9 days, on the 10th. James is a good man. I don't want you thinking that he's some person trying to trick me for my money or something. He is a ward watcher as well. His family, the Anduins, they are ward watchers of the entertainment world. They've been so for quite some time. And I've known him since I was a girl. He's a good man. I just don't want you worried.
No, yeah. His pedigree sounds fucking great. I don't know what you want me to say.
I just thought you should know.
As long as he makes you happy, right?
He does. It took a while, but
guess we both kind of came to terms, about our situation a long time ago.
we couldn't stay kids forever. There's only so much time that we have before we have to be on each other. But what we want and what we can have. I saw something on Shardcast in these recent days. And at first I didn't think of anything of it, but seeing you now, were you in Gila recently?
I was.
Oh, so that was you. What was it? The ogre thing, the demon
Bitch!
ogre thing. Was that you?
Yeah, it was crazy. I didn't get to kill him blow. Yeah, I'm with I have a crew.
Oh.
I mean, I like to call them Nuisance 1, 2, and 3, but they're all right. They're learning. They've picked up on a lot lately. I trust them. Yeah, I didn't think I'd meet anyone like that. We kind of got a good arrangement going. We watch each other's backs. We get gold. We,
I'm
you know,
glad
we
that
might.
surrounding yourself with people. I know how it can be being alone. A
Yeah,
long amount of time.
I'm glad I'm not doing the solo thing anymore. Honestly,
That's good.
I think Helos put them in my life. You know, for a reason.
So, if this is true, that means that you are working with Lady Summerridge. Yes. For the
Yes.
For the tournament. Oh, how did you manage to get that? She is.
We helped her with. I don't know what I'm at liberty to say. Clientele, you know, but yeah, we helped her out with some of her problems. She seemed to open up to us and trust us, and now she's sponsoring us for the tournament. And you get to see me, hopefully,
I
kick
will be
some ass.
Definitely. Well, tell your friends that should they want to come to the wedding as well, they also invited.
Honestly, we probably shouldn't come, but yeah, I'll tell them about it.
Something I should warn you. Lady Summerridge, she's young. She's 18 or 20, I think. Fairly older than Mia. She's new, and she is a proficient arcane caster. That much light on her is not good, especially those who favor the church. Just be careful what you do with her. That same negative light might be put on you, and I don't want anything happening to you.
I'll be careful. There's something I'm trying to do, and it's gonna take a lot. But
Well, if you need anything, just I'm here. I don't leave the city often,
so Azrael rises to his feet, does the whole takes her hand, bows, kisses it,
well,
says,
it's about time.
"Lady Thorn, it was great seeing you today."
It was
And
lovely
he
seeing
just gives a charming smile. And
you.
I'll sing myself out.
Before you go,
Mhm.
how long has it been since you've seen your family?
It's been over a decade now. I'm not really supposed to. Me and my dad have an arrangement.
Alright. I was
It's.
just curious.
I'll tell you about it next time we see each other.
Of course.
I'll tell you about the last, 15 years.
Yeah. Stay safe. Please. And try to stay out of trouble. No jail. And certainly no prison.
All right, sounds good. And he'll depart.
See you out. Okay.
He does want to do the. I don't want to take up too much time, but I do want to do the quest turn-in, but
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, easy enough. You make your way down, and your weapons are all there. You see one of them look shifted, like it wasn't where you put it, like someone picked it up and then put it back in. But it's all there. The people will walk you out, and you are out. You see, not too far from where you were, like as you step out of the gate and look around, you see that there is a very, very large white and gray owl sitting on like a sign and is staring right at you. You know that this is Ryland's familiar.
I know you're hiding out here somewhere.
The owl will turn its head towards Natalie and look back at you.
Oh my! If I can pull up a hood and do an
Yeah, you just
kind of hide my
Yeah.
appearance,
You
make
dip
sure no
off
one's
into it.
following me. Yeah.
pretty confident that no one is following you. And as you enter the alley, at first you don't see anyone, but then Rylan just appears, assumedly dropping invisibility of some sort. He'll say, took you long enough.
Sorry.
That's good.
Yeah, it's been a crazy couple of weeks, let me tell you.
You're telling me, from what I've heard, you burned down a noble's house after he summoned a demon.
But the demon did the burning, but...
Oh.
Oh, no, I guess Zageros did it. That's true.
Yes.
Yeah, so we did burn it. I guess I am part of us,
Adding Austin to the list then. Well done. If you're done playing Goody Two Shoes and whatever the fuck you were doing in there, shall we do some real work? Come on.
Follows.
Got some people you will want to meet. He will lead you through the trade board, out of the financial district, through the paper district, and into the bazaar district, the largest district within this board. And here is where you really get the semblance of this is what I remember of the city. There are hundreds of people walking the streets, dozens of stalls, people yelling, trying to get your attention. Come test this cloth. Come try these foods. These tools are the best in the city. So on and so forth. Thousands of people of all shape and size are making their way through. You have to shoulder check a few people, shove people out of the way, say, excuse me. No one really cares that you're shoving people through. It's just everyday life here. Eventually, Rylan leads you into one of the larger buildings called Farouk's Diner. Entering the building, he immediately takes a right and goes down a series of steps, eventually getting to a small storage room. Shifting over a crate, he mutters something and traces his fingers down where the wall and the floor meet, and then the wall vanishes, revealing a hallway. Making your way down the hallway, you eventually enter a large chamber with pillars, shelves, people. There are dozens of people here, all hooded, some of them have masks covering their faces, and as you enter, some of them stop and look at you a bit warily, seeing as you are a member of the Eclipse, and it is kind of your job to hunt down unsanctioned spellcasters, but seeing Rylan, they immediately relax and continue. Rylan leads you towards the back of the chamber, and you see there is a man who is surrounded by bookshelves, tables, maps, papers, and various objects on the table that are floating. And Rylan will come to a stop and he'll say, Azrael, this is Asterion, the man behind the curtain. The man will stop and look at you and say, it's good to finally meet you face to face. Well, as face to face as we can. Do you have the book?
I do.
He will hold out his hand. Taking it from your hand, he will present the other hand to shake yours. And it's firm, assuming you actually shake his hand.
I do.
Okay. Well done. With this, our research can begin. We can move forward with our plans. You've done us a great service.
You let me in? Like, how we discussed? Like, I'm not just gonna be a grunt. I'm gonna be helping you.
What we agreed.
How do you spell this guy's name? Asterion. Asterion.
Putting yourself at risk with the order and doing so, you have our thanks. Rylan says good things about you and how you make a good addition to our cause. With his approval and this deed done, consider yourself a part of our cause. Welcome to the Arcanum Infidelity. Tell me, Rylan says you travel with a group of arcane casters. Do they believe their efforts would do us good in this cause, should they choose to join?
Yeah, they'll most likely join. We've been running in trouble over and over with other paladins. They're more of a nuisance for me.
They're always a nuisance.
I do have some information for you that I think you might find interesting.
What do you mean?
So, over the course of the past few years, I've been noticing that with more monsters starting to vanish from our lands due to being hunted and all the magic users being caught up and, forced to be institutionalized. The past decade, the paladin orders have gotten weaker.
Good to know. Thank you.
Yeah, a couple of them died fighting an Oni. A couple of them.
Yes. What's his name? Lord Azrael from
Yes.
what Rylan has said.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Basically, yeah.
If you have any doubt in your mind that your friends won't make a good addition to our cause, don't tell them. We don't need loose lips. If you can't trust them with their information,
I'm pretty sure I can get them to act in our, accordingly for our causes.
Good. Well, take this, and he will hand you just like a small pebble, like no bigger than your fingernail. Your next task, you and Rylan will do together. All the pieces are not in place yet, but Rylan will be in touch whenever we're ready. Whenever we have information or a task for you, as long as you have this on your person, you will hear a ringing sound in your mind and you will get an image of a spot within the capital. Find it. There, more information will be given. Your point of contact from now on is myself and Rylan. Besides that, welcome. All of our amenities are available to you, and of course, if you betray us, we will kill you.
Okay. Fair.
Do you have any questions?
Not yet.
Good. Rylan, and Rylan will thank you, Asteria. Come on, follow me. And he'll guide you back up the steps and onto the first floor. So, now that you're part of our little band, let's start getting into some road trouble. I have a few ideas of how we can pass the time until our little mission is, but
How are we going to bring down the institution? What are y'all's plans on that?
Come to those who wait, Azrael. There are many cogs in this wheel. You can't just take the big one out. Bad things would happen. But it will be burnt down. All of it will be burnt down. It just takes time. Until then, I'll be in touch. Perhaps in a few days we can go and get ourselves into some trouble in this fucking town. I have some people that you might want to meet. Little side project I'm working on.
You have to be at the bronze uniform?
Yes.
Tonight.
Alright. Stay out of trouble until then. And all things considered, try not to draw too much attention to yourself, please. I know you are going to be in the tournament, which will be streamed across the country, literally, in all the major cities. And you'll partner with Ladies Orange. But try not to attract the wrong kind of attention. We want their eyes on you, and you'll nowhere else. Just positive light. That is what we want.
Awesome.
With you there and the eyes on you, we will be able to conduct what we need to. Sound good?
Sounds good.
And do me a favor and win the tournament. I have a lot of money riding on you.
No.
Now I might throw it. I'm just kidding.
By all means, I win either way. Stay safe. And it's good to see you again. I'm glad you didn't die to the demon? Yes?
Yes, it was a demon. I forgot how it died.
We killed it.
I got hit in the head a couple times.
How did it die? Oh, Seraphina, it ran and it blew up because of Booming Blade.
Oh, nice. All right. Yeah, and I go.
Oh,
give a salute, and I go meet up with.
From what we saw, it was just you and the other one. What's her name? Amy? It was just you two that entered. When will your other friends be joining?
Soon. Hopefully we kind of split up. We all had separate shit. You know, I had to do this. She has to do something with her family, I think.
Oh, the Atlanta temple.
I don't know. I'm not sure exactly the specifics of it.
I should find that out. Alright. I'll see you when I see you. And he will go back downstairs. And unless there's anything else you'd like to do...
He just takes a moment to, like, take a breath and just is like, remember why you're doing this. Like, you know, kind of moment. Yeah. And
Alright.
I'll leave.
Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
No, I'm good. I just meet up with Amy.
Okay. Amy.
I love how I both needed to breathe after our encounter.
Yes.
Like,
Amy, as you eventually collect yourself, chill for a bit, have some food. It's very nice. And eventually make your way towards the bronze unicorn. As you are walking through the Emerald Township, there is a quick blur of movement. Coming out from an alley, you see a young human, maybe 18 or 20. She has fair skin, shoulder-length, dirty blonde hair, with a small ponytail that has been tied up. She has a blue cloak with a golden pin holding it together. You see parts of her face have scales on them, and her right eye is cat-like, the iris closed. And on her shoulder is a deep red silver dragon. Its spines are puffed up like a cat when it gets scared. And as she comes barely out of the alley, she says, hey, be chill, okay? You're cool. Play along. You're my friend. You invited me here. Be cool. And immediately afterwards, you see two guards running around the corner. One of them has a baton. The other ones have manacles. And you see the two of them come to a halt, and the woman says, see? I told you my friend was waiting for me here. She just forgot to give me the little letter saying that I'm allowed to come in. We're having tea and sandwiches. Right, Jane? And she'll like elbow you on the side. Well, one of the guards will say, this woman ran past us and we've been chasing her for 10 minutes. Is what she says the truth? Is she supposed to be here, ma'am?
yes, and why are you chasing my friend?
She wasn't allowed entry. You have to have papers to be let into the Bright World.
Did you seriously forget the envelope that I gave you?
I'm sorry, you never sent it! I was waiting for it, and it never came. I'm sorry. See, boys, you may, fuck off now. Go away. Shoo. Or whatever. No. Go away.
You might not want to start cursing at guards. It never really ends well for you.
Okay, guards, I'm sorry for the hassle I caused you. Your next round's on me, and she'll flick them 2 gold coins each. Guards are like, whatever. And they begin walking back. The one will say, thanks. That was really, really chill of you. I thought you were gonna rat me out. I was gonna have to run again. Appreciate it. Name's Barty. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, and you can call me Amy. Now, what the hell was that?
Okay, so I'm not actually here to meet a friend. Jig's up. I'm getting my my girlfriend a present, and I wanted something nice. And it's a bright word. This is where all the good shit is. I have like 200 gold saved up for this shit, so I wanted something really good, and they wouldn't let me in, so I had to, scale a wall and duck through a few alleys, and unfortunately I got seen. Okay, but hey. Everything worked out. So
You said you have money. You just want to go into one of the shops. I can make sure that you get in.
Yeah. Hey. Thank you. I thought we were gonna split here, but if you want to take me shopping, I'm not gonna refuse.
If you want to take
I would
me
love
shopping.
to.
Perfect. She looks her arm in yours. Nice meeting you, Amy. Are you like a high-end fancy bitch here, or are you like lowborn like me?
I'm an out of town high and fancy bitch.
Oh, where are you from?
Raiden.
Your mom.
Oh, great. Elves and such. Well, my
Yes.
lady, I apologize for roughhousing you in such a way.
It's fine, I have younger cousins. I'm quite used to it by now.
Let me guess, your house, I don't know.
I'll tell you
Bookworm.
after we're shopping.
Okay. By all means, your lady, show me the way. And you go on a shopping spree. Birdie is talkative. She's very aggressive when people give her like nobles who pass by her, like people of higher standing that give her a stink eye. She like flinches at them and like raises her fist. What, bitch? Want some of this? And they walk a bit forward. She's got a mouth on her. She cusses a lot, but she's good company. She's funny. Her pseudo dragon is named Stevie, named after a performer. But she's nice. You pick out a very, very nice necklace that is made of like pearl, gems, and gold and platinum, and it looks really nice. She'll say, "Oh, she's gonna love this. Thanks again, really, for helping me out. I was gonna have to steal it, and then I get caught, and then spend a few nights in jail. But I got it the semi-legal way.
You're with me. It was legal.
Well, I had to sneak in here to get it. Hey, if you ever want a good drink, check out the Bastards Burrow. We got a few pubs there. Drinks on me.
Thank you.
All right, I got a dip. If I see you again, I will not steal from you. Promise. See ya. And she quickly makes herself scarce. And you notice that you're quite personal. Like, it is only by 1 gold.
I'll consider it charity. I have to go to spare. It's fine.
You two meet up at the Bronze Unicorn.
I'll consider it charity.
Is there anything the two of you, Azrael and Azrael and Amalianna, that you would discuss? Otherwise, time will simply pass.
I'm just gonna tell him, like, I met with my family. It was nice. They want to meet you. I'm terrified. They may or may not be. They'd be pissed at me because I made friends with a fake creature, but they don't know, so it's fine.
You didn't tell them that you made a pact with the Fae?
I did not make a pact!
You made a pact, but that pact.
What would you call it?
Exactly.
A transaction?
It was
contract?
It was a pact, but now the pact is over. Now, we have a very dangerous fake creature on our side, as far as I know. He was very charismatic.
I feel like that duo is very one-sided. When one side's the powerful side and the other side is the not.
It's fine, but my grandparents don't know. Besides, they keep bloody secrets from me all the time. I deserve to have a secret of my own.
Did you know the first lesson we learned in Paladin school was thou shalt not make pacts with interdimensional beings?
That's true.
Beyond the material plane.
Rule number
First lesson. Let me get out my handbook real quick.
Boosh! Page number 1, exactly what he said, word for word. It says Paladin School for Dummies.
I am not a paladin now, am I?
That's fair.
You don't have to be friends with him.
Oh, we got invited to Lady Thorne's wedding. Yeah.
What?
With?
If you don't say I object, I'm going to beat your ass when we go there.
It's not that simple.
Oh, I suppose it never is simple with nobles, is it?
Yeah.
Well, did you at least
I'll
say to me...
explain it. No, it's not the right time to meet yet.
What do you mean it's not the right time? When is the bloody right time?
After, I guess. She's Lady Thorn is in a her house is in a precarious position. She's the ruler of her house now, and her parents
Then she can make all the
died.
bloody decision. If her parents died, then perfect. She can tell everyone to f off.
Yeah, but bloodline and birthright are kind of important in noble families in this country.
You're telling me? Of course I know that.
Yeah, so if court were to find out that Mia, her daughter, is not of noble birth, it
Please,
could
they act
invite
like they're
someone
the
to-
only noble family on this whole bloody continent with some scandal. My father's
Yeah.
a bloody drow, they can get over themselves.
No, you're absolutely right, but she is a weaker house, and being in a vulnerable position.
That's your daughter! She knows that's your daughter too, just as
I
much as it
know,
is hers.
but she has a better life.
Then meet
Like
in
that.
secret. I'm sure there's passages. This isn't fair to you, Azrael!
I know. I never said I wasn't going to try and meet her.
Good.
But I
I'd be
think
disappointed in you.
it might require Seraphina and Zageros to help out, just to really make sure we don't get caught.
As long as we're on the same page, I'm still bloody mad though.
Yeah.
Okay.
No. I wanted to punch the guards when I left. But I'm trying this new thing where I don't freak out with anger.
Trying.
I'm trying to.
It's fine, I'll do it for you. I have the money to back me up, so I can do whatever the bloody hell I
Words to live by.
And yeah, I don't. Do you have anything?
Nope, that's it.
Doesn't really have anything. I wonder what Zageros and Seraphina are.
I hope they're okay.
They're currently talking to a gnome!
Oh god.
Amalianna, did you put on a pendant?
Probably.
When you when you're just thinking, when you're not focusing and doing something, you can hear waves crashing. You can almost smell the faint sea breeze. However, due to your sixth sense with the emotions and all, something about it doesn't feel right. It's like the ocean's calling to you, but not to sail it, to drown. Like a siren.
And I use my little spell thing. Not my spell thing. What is it? Where you can...
Psychometry!
The psychometry! I ain't gonna use it for anything else. I haven't used it yet.
Okay. There are multiple emotions tied to this. Which one do you want to focus on? Your mother's, your grandmother's, your grandfather's, your aunts, your uncles, or your dad's?
Today I will do my dad's. Tomorrow I will try something else.
Okay. As you clutch your hand around it and focus a bit, it is longing and sorrow. You hear whispers and words saying, "Are you sure this will work? No. No. And then waves crashing. Your boat capsizing. And then you are thrust out of it.
Nobody's
After you
fucking died.
also see these emotions just swimming around on the pin. It's all you.
Everything all right with that little doohickey you got? It's new. I noticed that.
My grandfather gave it to me.
Is he no longer here?
Oh no, he's very much alive.
Oh yeah, elves.
It's
So what was so ominous? It was. So why'd you say it like that?
because apparently it's not just his. I don't bloody know. Didn't tell me much. Just like everybody else in my family for some reason.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes people lie to like
That's the
protect
thing,
others.
they don't even have the dignity, they don't even have the dignity to make something up. They're just not telling me anything.
Well, that's just bad lying. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, seriously.
Lying by omission, baby. The best. So,
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Are you excited for the tournament?
I
We're
am.
gonna kick so much ass.
We are. We certainly are.
Also because we'll just tell Zagros to blow them up with fire, and we'll win.
Terrible.
Boy, I can still blow at people with my fiddle, usually their heads. I
Yeah.
have to really concentrate, but it's something.
No, you popped Lord Azrin's head with it.
I did, and I'm proud of myself.
Yeah, I was a little mad because I wanted to fucking kill him, but
You
yeah,
did most
he
of
got
the
it.
work, though, honestly. I kind of just ran around screaming.
No, as long as y'all if y'all exploit the opening I give y'all, I'm fine with taking it down. But I just can't wait to get back with the others, honestly. I feel sort of like vulnerable when I'm not with Zagros and Seraphina too.
Feel
You know?
incomplete. Yeah. It's weird. I hope they hurry soon. I wonder
Same.
who they're talking to right now.
Speaking of which, see, it's a funny comparison. Amalianna and Azrael sound really good, and they miss the other half. While meanwhile, Zageros and Seraphina are currently arguing on a wagon, telepathically. But time will pass. 5 days will go by. You guys explore the capital, talk, do nothing. You sit in your beds, laze about, do whatever you want. But 5 days pass. Zageros and Seraphina, as you are settling in the room, you think to yourself, I should probably use the sending stone to reach the others. If they're together, you'll be able to meet up. But if they're not together, at least one of them will hear it.
When were we supposed to go on that tour with that
She
Claire?
offered and I said,
She said whenever you want to, just come find her within the Dust District. She's there.
Okay.
She is in one of the apothecaries.
Okay, cool.
Or just
I can't see the map on the thing. Hold the map up on the thing.
Oh, you're not. Oh, sorry.
No, I have the.
You didn't put us on, bro.
Also,
Okay.
Zageros, make an Arcana check. Or no, not you. Sorry, Seraphina.
Oh.
My bad.
Okay.
You wouldn't be privy to this information, bro. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
13.
13.
I also got a
Zageros
13.
mentioned a spell called Remove Cursed multiple times. The plate is cursed.
Oh.
Something to consider. Another thing,
Very true.
Darlene can only speak the word mom. But a lot of you have the ability to communicate telepathically.
Yeah. Yep.
With thoughts.
Oh my god, we're dumb.
No, I very specifically definitely.
How did we not
thought
do that?
Oh my god. Well,
But it is currently, let's say, 1:30 p.m. as you finish settling in. You pick your rooms. There are 8 of them in this giant fucking house. And you wonder, where are Amalianna and Azrael? I wish they were just with us right now. If only there's a way of reaching out to them.
Actually, Zageros not thinking that, actually.
I go over to the bag because Seraphina is like, God, please, someone else here, please. And she goes to the bag and she's like, how she knows how to sending stone functions,
Yeah.
probably, but
Yeah, you squeeze it, think who you want to send it to, the other person that's sending it, and then you just speak. You have 25 words.
she squeezes it and she's like, Amalianna, you're probably the one who is holding this. Come over to the estate or the manor. God, I don't have many words left. Come over here.
don't have many words left. Yeah, so you hear, Amalianna, you're probably the one with the sending stone. Come over
Buzzing.
to the estate. God, I probably don't have any more words left. Come over. That's it. And you can
Come
you can
over.
respond.
Come over.
Address? Question mark, question mark, question mark.
Address. Question. Oh wait.
No,
Address.
question mark.
Question mark. You got 18 words left. Let's see. Oh, you can use your action to cast sending.
So I just
One
realized
sending is-
something.
Okay.
We couldn't get into that estate because we didn't have the paper things that Summer
No, see,
Ridge.
you teleported. You were already in the bright.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you use Late Summer Ridge's teleportation circle. So you're already like, oh.
Okay. I just remember her freaking out and being like, I forgot to give them these things.
Yeah. But let's say through the power of convenience, you know exactly where to find her, because it's the estates you're thinking, Manor District, and then you find the one for Summer Ridge, and eventually there is a knocking at the door, Seraphina and Zageros. Or do you just walk in?
Is there people?
I telepathically open the door. Door opens by itself.
A
As I am
lady
about to look
always
into
knocks.
the people, so like my face is like right where the door.
Multiple things happen at once. Seraphina, you go up to look at the door, and the door just slams into your nose. As Amalianna, you're going to knock, and your hand just like goes a bit forward because the door's moving back, and then the door stops.
Awesome.
Because there's a person behind it, so you can't fully open it.
I was about to open the door.
I didn't do that, did I?
I stepped back and then I opened the door. Actually,
That was me. That was me.
Looked like it hurt.
yeah, that was that dumbass over there. Fucking hit me with the door.
It was really funny.
I'm glad to see you again.
Boy, am I glad to see you.
How are you guys doing?
Not. There's things. Let's. Have you all ate?
I had breakfast, but
Eat.
that's about it.
I ate, but I'm like
the word
still
you're looking
hungry,
for is eaten.
so I
I
can only.
corrected myself. Okay.
Are you
Oh,
okay?
by the way, I turned in the book to my order, so
Nice.
we're all good there. I
Right.
hope.
Okay. Well.
Before you
About
walk out,
that.
there's something you should know, actually.
Yeah. Oh well. Let's you know, maybe chill
You smell
somewhere.
terrible.
I kind of. Is there like couches like somewhere or like
you're not here
yeah?
to eat. What the fuck?
I go like
Insulted
sit.
There's a lazy boy, a beanbag chair, a couple of couches, a recliner. You know, the usual.
I just
There's
sit.
something
I'm
you
like-
should know. Azrael, there is something you should know. You smell terrible.
Yeah, it's been like a day or two since I bathed, and we
I
just
didn't
do all
think it
that
was
fighting.
bad.
I mean, this armor's just hot. And
It's
It's quite cold, actually. It's cold. Watch. It's cold. Very cold.
They might have something for that in the apothecary. You know, like a thing that you apply in areas where.
no, I have some. I have.
Oh.
He forgets to use it.
I mean,
Yeah,
it just
I
doesn't
mean-
help.
If you're not used to it, then that'll happen.
Okay, about
anyway.
the fucking book and not my body odor for a second. Damn.
Yes. Okay.
Roasting
Can I
my ass before I even like
perception
get through the door.
Check to
What?
see if like anybody's like if there's any taps or like you know
If we
anybody can
need
hear
somewhere
us.
more private, we could go to my family's little vacation home.
I
That
don't
sounds-
know.
Are we not
Wait,
in a
continue.
room that we can just talk in?
Yeah, I was gonna perception check to see if it was.
Go ahead and make one.
Fine. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was
Always
waiting for the
more investigation.
perception.
Guidance and
Nice,
assist.
investigate.
Boom.
Guidance.
And advantage. 26. Damn.
Damn, there is no one watching us as far as
Everyone is watching you.
Oh.
Don't
Oh.
they?
Staring on the walls
you
and
see
you're-
everyone watching us. Everyone stopped what they were doing.
Yeah, like everyone stopped, turn their heads, and they go, whoop, and continue about their day. So Zageros, you comb the walls, split under the beanbag chair, move the lazy boy. As far as you know, there are no, like, wiretaps or like bugs of any sort.
Zageros does like with a horrifying casualness. He just is like, okay. There's no one here.
That's good.
Okay. Well, she's gonna like lower her voice just in case. And she's like, Azrael, what do you know about blood hunters?
What do I know about blood hunters?
You may make a history or religion check if you would like. There is a baseline that I'll tell you because you just know, but I'm trying to figure out if you would know even more.
I cast guidance. Let me pray real quick to heal us. Fuck.
Oh, okay.
12.
So you would know that blood hunters have always been a taboo subject, even like since they begun, because a lot of people using blood magic just didn't survive with anyone. And ever since the weave got torn open and the church was established as a dominant power of the country, they have dwindled into like very, very few numbers. There is, you don't know of any orders, like off the top of your head, you probably have to look at a book, but there are some that exist, and they're very few and far between. You've never met a blood hunter personally, but you know that they deal with affairs that relate to blood magic, blood demons.
Are they allied with the church or like hostile, friendly?
In a way, like
neutral?
They all want the same thing. The method of acquiring that goal is different. Like think like the CIA and the FBI, or like a detective and an FBI agent. Like they want the same
we are
thing.
the church and the clergy, and they are the blood whatever.
Yeah, like the church doesn't really like them, and they just barely accept them and not like, you know, burn their orders to the ground, but like they tolerate them. The Butters are like, hey man, we're just doing what we need to do. They don't care about the church. They respect them, but if they have to go out of their way and around the church, they will. That's what you know. Not entirely antagonistic.
No, that's not a big deal. We're good. That's okay. He'll go and see that it's with the order. And,
he actually didn't say that yet.
Sure. Yeah.
No, well, she'll continue to say, she'll be like,
Yeah, I know about blood hunters. A little bit.
So, you know Lord Azrin's blade that he had?
Yeah.
Have you noticed me, having a new weapon of sorts lately?
Oh yeah, I noticed the curse you picked up for sure.
Oh. Well, I mean, now I don't really have to break it to you. Basically, Blood Hunter came up to us while we were camping, and he was like, hello, hi guys, I'm friendly and cool. You have marks of blood magic on you. And I was like, no, we're cool. It's probably because our friend had a book. He's an Order of the Eclipse. And because he had a bunch of official shit on him, and I was like, okay, well, this guy's official. And then he was like, oh, okay, cool. And then Zageros had to be like, well, he asked your name, and then Zageros was like, Phil, and then he caught on that he was lying, and then he became suspicious, and I was like, God damn it, leave the lying to me. And then, well, I wasn't even lying, I was like just telling a half-truth, and then...
I wasn't lying either, I was telling you...
His name isn't Phil! And then I said then I said, oh no, that's just a nickname that he gives him, his name is actually Azrael.
Right, that's why they're lying.
And... So, it's really good that you turned in that book because, he said that he would just, I said, I don't know, my friend probably turned in the book already.
What's his name? I can talk to him. Tell him. What's his name?
Actually, what's his name?
No, oh my god, why are you lying again? Timot. Timot Graveseer, that's his name. He seemed friendly. He told us that that in none of the process that we wouldn't be killed. But he said that we need to meet him if we plan on leaving the capital anytime. Whenever we leave the capital, we just contact him and we go to his order, and then they figure out what to do with this guy here, being involved, and then my stuff. So, yeah. But I mean, he seemed like he wasn't lying when he said he wasn't going to kill us at any point in the process. So, either he's really good at lying, which I can tell usually when people are good at lying, or he's not lying.
I understand. I honestly wouldn't worry about it. What?
Really?
Y'all didn't get his name?
No, what
I
about
can
his
talk
name?
to him. I can talk to him. And
You can talk to him? Oh, okay, cool. He said that he was gonna go back to headquarters here, whatever the fuck, I don't know. So it's fucking
I'm sure he'll find
paladin shit. I don't know. They're not paladins, but he explained it to us. He kind of doesn't like them, but then like they kind of they work together, and I would just be extra nice. I know that's not your strong suit, but
Seraphina.
you can see how stressed I am about this.
No,
I didn't know that this would happen. God.
but you're good even with the sword.
I don't know. I mean, I was gonna use it for the tournament, but now I'm having second thoughts. Obviously it's gonna be broadcasted everywhere. Can't have people seeing that, but it would be some help, getting through it. Amalianna, you're kind of shocked looking.
I cannot stress enough. I cannot
I'm just
believe.
lost.
How am I the overthinker in this group? Really? I know you all think I'm the overthinker, but really, what?
Shut up about my overthinking, okay? And it
All
only comes out whenever.
All of you. I think I'm the least. I digress.
So wait, do y'all not know the name? Did y'all know the name of the blood hunter?
Yeah,
Yes.
Timult Graveseer.
Wait, say it again.
Timult, like tumultuous. Timult Graveseer.
Grave Seeker?
Seer.
Charging hell, I think I have a
Yeah.
sponge
Did you
in
do
the
it,
tip of my
bitch?
finger.
Amalianna takes 2 points of damage from the
I have a sponge.
Oh, bitch.
So yeah, I can talk to Tumult. I'm sure we can come to
Fucking hell. I
an
need to take that
arrangement,
out of my
an
inventory.
understanding. I wouldn't worry about it too much.
You sure? I mean,
Yeah.
I wouldn't worry about it either.
I didn't even
I'll
really. God.
Like, what is he gonna
Supposing
do?
that this is something that
And I
happened
mean,
2 or 3 weeks ago, I really wouldn't have lost any sleep over it.
Yeah, I would
No,
just
I just
ignore him
don't
if he
like.
approaches you and tell him to talk to me.
I don't like the possibility of being locked up,
Speed.
or exiled, or not being able to do what I want to do.
I get it.
Anyway, how was your visits?
Hang on. I just want to point out, I get it. You're just wrong.
Wrong about what?
Everything.
Everything. What do you mean by everything? That's a pretty wide net to cast.
Yes, that's true. It's just a lot easier to list the things that you're right about than it is to list things that you're wrong about. Zageros is just being a prick right now, just saying.
Oh,
God.
Hey.
She just sinks into her, like, she's like,
Zageros, as you're
What?
being a prick and just looking around, there's a buzzing in the ear.
oh, okay.
You just really are not all that smart at all. Do you hear that? Do you hear that noise?
It's very faint, and when you register it, it slowly fades away. But it's like right in the back of your head. Like there's someone's finger on the back of your head that's just like.
What was that not? Shh. I've got to go. Zageros walks out the front door.
Okay.
Is he okay?
Are you two okay? What happened while we were gone?
Yeah, me and
I mean,
Amalianna
you
had
know
a
how he's
great
been.
time.
He's been. Well, of course, you two were sociable to a point.
I think it's because we have two, like, romantics, and then we have two cynics that were together.
Yes.
Hey,
Exactly
you don't know
right.
what Seraphina thinks.
There's the
No,
nice
it's
ones
just.
and then the jackasses.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
No, it's just. I don't know. I think when he speaks, he just doesn't. I can't understand what I understand what he's saying, and maybe it's in the wrong way, but then I try to explain what I think he's saying, and then he just doesn't explain it any better, and then
I know.
I just get mad, and then he gets mad, and
She's
then
just gonna start scratching her back. Like, I know. It's okay.
Zageros
He
comes
is
back in
difficult.
after having looked around on the porch, and he's like, well, do you know what a double meaning is?
Okay, I don't think any more conversation about that's going to help. You two might just need a little bit of a break from each other. It has been 5 days.
That's true. It has been 5 days.
Did you ever discover the buzzing you were talking about, Zageros?
No,
You heard it when you first entered the capital, and it's just been kind of like present. But at first you're like, I'll ignore it, but like now it's like.
And it didn't get louder. It didn't get more
No.
intense when I went outside.
It has not changed its intensity. It's just been present.
Anyways, Zageros goes around looking in every room in the house, and as he's doing it, he's like, anyways, a double meaning is exactly what it sounds like. It's just really, when I say one thing, I mean multiple things.
About the buzzing.
Interpretation. Are you talking right now?
Yes, about the buzzing.
I
I
noticed.
just realized. I mean, I don't know why I wouldn't. I didn't mention this. The guy said that he did some type of scrying on me and Zageros.
No. The whole point of scrying is that I'm not aware of it.
I mean, not scrying, but like, he put like a thing on us so he could track us.
No. I wouldn't be aware of that. That's the whole point of spying. Does anyone have a cigarette?
I mean, that's true.
We don't smoke, love.
And I make a perception check to see if he planted something on Zageros' person so he could use it to scry on him. Or is like using some sort of anchor. I'm looking for an anchor.
Also
that he's
check
using to
that.
scry.
Both of you may make perception checks if you want.
Guided.
Do I hear any buzzing?
Is there a prayer?
No, you don't hear any buzzing.
Zageros?
I don't see shit.
Well, I mean, if he's buzzing.
21. Azrael?
And then a D4. 23.
There's nothing.
Jesus!
You don't see anything that's been planted on him per se. Like you like look what's on his immediate person. You don't see anything.
Well, I mean, maybe it's not that.
You do notice though that on his right hand there is like something glowing underneath his glove, like a dot.
It's not scrying.
Okay.
The whole point of scrying is that I don't know about it. This is something that is irritating me.
Our reunion has been really fun, but
Has it?
there's some
I've
bar
heard that
wenches waiting for me at the tavern. So,
What? What's that?
and if you run into that guy, just...
No, what did you say? I didn't fucking hear you, man.
Oh, okay. So, Azrael goes, this reunion has been really fun, but I'm gonna go drink and meet some bar wenches and call it a night.
Okay. Well, I mean, all I had to ask you was one,
Do you
so.
mind if I go with you?
Yeah, sure.
All of your bar wenches. Be nice
I'm
to
gonna
them.
try.
Amalianna,
Of course.
if they're going, I mean, whenever we came in, there was this very nice lady who offered to give a tour of the town. I don't know if you boys would want to, or if you.
No, I'd love to.
I mean, do you want to do that some other time so you can fraternize with?
Are we doing right now?
How late is it?
It's
Do you-
1:30 p.m.
Oh, I thought we were meeting up at night. I thought it was
No,
like
sorry.
we were going through the day and now it's night and we met up.
No,
Whatever.
sorry.
It's drinking time. Let's go.
I just needed to like interject like, hey, it's only like an hour
It's
after
only-
noon.
I
Okay,
mean,
well,
Happy hour
basically,
is
I
over,
was
so-
trying to end the conversation because we were being scried on, probably.
Oh,
So let's go do
Zageros
something
is,
else.
Like, insists that this isn't scrying. He's like, listen, the whole point of
Yeah.
scrying is that I don't know about it, right? But if I am
it's their-
feeling something, that's terrible scrying if I can tell,
What if because you're like magical, you can like sense the magic going?
That's true. I am sharp as a tack. I'm very smart.
Well,
Actually,
how about we just don't? I mean, just don't worry about it, and we go do this little tour thing. I guess. I've only been here once, and it was passing. I literally was here maybe for a couple hours. So.
Yeah, it's really been 2 hours since you arrived.
Oh, well, a couple of hours plus 2 hours.
Yeah. Oh wait.
Yeah, so we're a tour of the city, eh?
Yeah, this cleric lady, I forget her name. Do you remember her name, Zageros?
Avalia.
Yeah,
Avalia.
she said that for the kindness that we gave her, that she would give us a tour or something.
Yeah, I'm
And
proud of you. You were kind
yeah,
about me being there.
actually Zagros was the one who was like, "It's fine, let them on the cart," and then we went. I thought that it might be
Sweet.
criminals, but they weren't.
Here's the thing. I just can't take any more of this. You're all. I'm not that mean. I don't know where you think I'm mean from. But what is that noise?
What was that name again?
Avalia. Ava for short.
Yeah, it sounds like my name.
I'm a very nice
Ava.
person.
Why
He's
does
an
Ava sound familiar to me? Can I roll a history check or something?
Yeah, by all means. Make it with advantage.
Guidance.
Oh,
Fuck.
I'll say DC was plus 5.
Damn. Okay.
It might be a coincidence. It might not be. Your stepsister, your adoptive sister, was named Amalia.
Oh fuck. That's why I know.
Yeah, it was like she was a paladin, wasn't she?
She was the cleric.
Cleric.
Quack.
My uncle was a cleric.
Okay, well, I mean, tour.
Yes, let's go. I haven't been here in so long.
So, you make your way back to the Dust Burrow, to the apothecary that you dropped her off at. That is where we would go to break.
Okay.
30. We'll be back at 9 o'clock.
Okay.
Set a timer or something. I don't know. Enjoy your food or whatever the fuck you're gonna do for half an hour. We'll be right back. Where the fuck is it? There it is. Bye.
Hey guys,
hello everyone. Welcome back.
To Chatting Me's. Today I'm
This
not
isn't
going to.
Chatting Me. Shut the actual fuck up. I'm kidding.
We don't mean to each other.
Yeah, off
You can
camera,
be mean
we
to
fucking hate
funny.
each other, guys. I hate to break the immersion, but we absolutely despise each other. We are simply
You
here
can be
because
mean
of...
funny, Savannah.
What?
There it is. Okay. Let me get the music back up and running. That's fine. Okay. So, coming back into this, as you guys are making your way out of the Bright Ward, you enter the Top Brass District, which is where you see as you enter the Artisans Ward. This ward is where most of the factories are. You can see
Which
most
one's
of
the Bright Ward then? Hang on. If
the Bright Ward, it's not listed here because I ran out of space. This is the Bright Ward, the very center.
No, that's the Golden District.
No, this is the Golden District. This half.
Goal is the Bright Ward.
This
I
entire
see.
circle is the Bright Ward.
Okay, I thought Bright Town was the Bright Ward this whole fucking time.
No, sorry.
I forgive you.
Good. The Artisans District has a bunch of factories. Both, some of them have smoke, some of them do not. Some of them like woodworkers, metal workers, coal miners, stuff and such like that. You enter through the Top Brass District, which is mostly business buildings, offices, not very many factories there. You make your way past through the Smoke Top District, which has a lot of motherfucking buildings there, mostly factories. It's called the Smoke Top District because there's a lot of smoke coming from there.
Chimneys, yeah.
Yep. And then you enter the Dust Borough. Azrael, you would know that it's called the Dust Borough because it is the neighborhood that is closest to the factories, and more people are not that well off here, and there is an ambient fog of dust that permeates the air.
Badass.
But as you enter, you make your way towards that same apothecary. It is, let's say it's Joseph's apothecary. I don't know.
Joe Mama's apothecary.
All right, guys,
Joe's
you might want
apothecary.
to cover up a little bit. It's kind of dusty.
It is very dusty.
Here. Cover up and then enter the apothecary.
You into the apothecary little...
This is where Ava is supposed to be, right?
Yes.
This is where you left her.
Yeah, she told us to come back here to get our tour if we wanted it. I don't know if it's too soon. We did come back a little bit, kind of.
I look around. Is there any wares for sale?
Oh yeah, there's quite a bit going on in this building. As you enter, the bell dings, and you see in front of you there are shelves to your left and to your right filled with bombs, makeshift potions, like crunched up leaves, bags of other like supplies, a medical kit, and behind a counter is a large Goliath man. He's currently flipping through a book, and behind him to the left there is a door that leads to where you can see some cots. And he goes, "Hey, welcome to my apothecary. How can I help you?"
We met up with a young lady named Ava. She told us to come back here.
That sweet little girl. "Hey, Ava, got some friends here looking for you." And a few moments later, he says, "One moment." And a couple moments later, you see walking out the woman you recognize. You see she is wearing the same clothes. Let me get the fucking picture so I can describe it. Dark blue and black robes that have the symbol of Helos on them. She has wraps over her eyes that have the symbol of Helos right there. And she has long brown hair. Very simple. She has like a few garments around her waist. Looks like she was in the middle of taking this. Hi, yes. Oh, hello.
Busy with those
Is that my sister?
two people.
Huh? Who?
Those two people that.
Are you? Is Elroy asking this, or is Azrael asking this?
Both.
It's been a while since you've seen her. Last thing I saw her, she was a kid. So you're not sure.
Yeah, it was a decade ago.
Look, she has wraps on her face, so.
She's currently, she was 9 when you left. So it's, same name.
Well,
Hi.
you were tending to those 2 people. Or
3
3.
people.
3. What were their names? It was Ryan.
Vinny, and Ginny, I think. Let me find the name.
You have a cigarette?
I don't smoke, it's unhealthy.
Does anyone have a cigarette?
Why don't you just carry your own? You always ask.
You're right.
I will buy you a pack of
sorry.
cigarettes after we get out of here.
Boris, and Doris. Apologies. Who are your
Shouldn't have
2
that
friends?
safety.
Oh, these are our friends that we came to meet here. They came ahead of us. I think I mentioned.
Hello. She'll approach and extend her hand for a shake. I'm Ava, Avalia. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm Amalianna.
Pleasure to meet you. You look beautiful, by the way.
Oh, thank you. You look great as well.
Can you see?
Yes, we discussed this on the way here.
I forgot about that.
When I swore my oath to Helos, I was gifted with sight beyond sight and prophetic vision, but it's too bright, so I can see everything. So I put on wraps to block it off, to section it off. If I take it off, I get overwhelmed. So it's like horse blinders, if you think, but for my eyes. Oh, and you say you are Brother the Eclipse. It's nice to meet you.
Yeah, I'm Azrael.
Ava.
Nice to meet you.
She will extend her
Ava.
hand.
Shake her hand.
It's firm grip.
Where are you from? Just
Oh,
curious.
Your mom!
I was
From your mom.
I was born and raised here. I'm from the let me get my fucking map. I was born in Brighton. And then me and my family moved up to the sanctuary. District rather, sorry. So, are you here to buy medicine or here for the tour perhaps?
Tour if you're not busy, but it does seem like you kind of
Oh
are.
no, I was just running.
Okay.
I would like
Alright.
to get 2 greater potions of healing, if that's alright.
Oh, I don't run the shop. I just tell people. You can speak to Joseph there. So, hey, I can help you.
Joseph, what is your last name?
I don't got one. I'm a bastard.
Fine. Say
Stone.
it. You know.
Technically. Stone, technically, but nah. I don't use it.
Sam, you have the perfect setup.
Joseph Joestar from JoJo's?
No, Joseph,
Oh, yeah.
Mama. Joseph.
Low-hanging fruit, Nicholas. Low-hanging fruit. So, you wanted to grab a good post, is that it?
Yeah, if that's okay. And what are these bombs you use?
The who's it what?
The bombs? Did you say there were bombs here?
Bombs.
Bombs.
B-A-L-M-S. Like
I thought you said
ointments.
bombs, like straight up, just
Bombs
bombs
of
on
healing!
sale.
Bombs.
Oh, that's a good. That's a good item.
What are
You
the
just
bombs?
throw
then?
it and then it heals all the people there.
I am not that sophisticated to make something like that, but I can maybe send a letter to someone who's smart enough to make something like that. I just sell them. Anyway,
Oh, to do that, we need the patent on it.
2 greater healing potions. That'll run you about. He pulls out one of those hibiscuses and
I pull out the coin.
abacus. Yes. Hibiscus.
A
Hibiscus.
A biscuit?
What's that going to mean?
Oh,
What's that?
apparently not. Question.
It's pretty
Yeah,
coin.
let's not flash that.
It is.
That'll run you probably about 400 gold. 200 each.
Alright. Fuck, fine.
Alright.
I'll just get 1.
Alright. 200 gold.
I'm getting a fucking
Actually,
hand.
you know what?
Like we
If you'd
use
like,
them.
since it costs so much, if you buy them both, I'll give them to you for 325.
That's a great deal. That's a great deal.
I am quite the salesman. Your 2 greater healing potions, sir. And as you are wrapping up this transaction, Avalia is coming out of the room and she is like drying off her hands from something. All right, so shall we go?
Yeah, I think we're ready if Azrael's got stuff.
Yeah, what are the bombs then?
Well, the bombs, see, that one over there provides some, like, if you got a rash, you can, like, put it on that and it'll go away within a week or two. However, if you're looking for something in the realm of what you just bought, I got a bomb here that is slow acting, but it slowly restores your health over time.
Stupid. We have things that quickly restore our health over time.
Hey, man! I'm selling to the common people, not fucking moneybags like you.
If you were to put it on a dice scale, well, how...
It heals 1d6 every 3 rounds. It's not...
It's
not
dumb as fuck.
Great. However, it lasts for a minute. So, if you go down, come back up on the 3rd round. It's something I made up myself. It's
I'll
not
get
that
the
amazing.
stuff for the rash, you know, the
Okay.
downstairs rash.
That'll just run you about 2 silver.
Cool, yeah.
I'd recommend not drinking any coffee. When you apply it, for some reason the caffeine in your body mixed with the ointment, and it just makes it worse. So, words of the wise, don't do that.
Alright.
I think none of us is a habitual coffee drinker.
Alright.
I put the my spare greater of healing potion inside the bag.
Okay.
Sure.
Alright. Ava, once again, thank you for helping out so much. You know, those boys, Horus, Boris, and Doris always get themselves into trouble. Of course. If you need anything, just let me know. Alright, let's go. And she will lead you out. So, where did you want to start first? We can go up to the entertainment district, down to the academy district. Oh, sorry, the erudite world, or up to the entertainment world. Or we can start here in the other. Yes, Rose. Yes, that was your name.
Out of character. From our walk from the Bright One, have I noticed any change in the buzzing?
No, it's just
none at all.
Nope.
None at all, really. That's unlikely, to say the least. That makes no sense. Fuck. Okay. That's all.
Okay. So, where do you want to start first? What do you know about this city? All of you. Were you born here, or have you just come to visit often?
I've read quite a lot about it, but nothing beyond.
I paid a visit once when I was a child. I haven't been here in years, though.
I went to the entertainment ward for like a couple hours and then dipped. So,
That's
not much.
Okay. And you, Brother Azrael?
I grew up in the area, so I'm familiar with the city. Just a little bit. It's been a long time since we've
Fellow
been back.
native. Good.
It's just been a bit. Treat me as if it's new.
Okay.
Over 10 years ago, I'd say.
10 years.
Mm.
Make a check. That's a 5. Alright, so. Never said she was smart. She's really nice. Not the brightest. So, we are currently in the Dust Borough. This borough used to be called something else when I was younger, but with the additions of the factories and the mines, the dust has seemed to permeate in the air. Those who live here are used to dust, but the newcomers should get a rag or something for their mouth, for like a cloth or something, which I recommend. Do any of you need any? I have some.
I need a cigarette, actually, is what I need.
There's probably someone selling a cigarette somewhere, so.
Alright, I'm going to go find one. Don't go anywhere. Zageros goes to find a fucking cigarette.
Okay.
Seraphina just puts her like cloak thing over her.
Okay. To the north of us would be the Smoke-Top District, which is where most of the factories are. That's where most of the workers work. To our south would be the crafters district. That's where woodworkers, those who make things. So that's where they usually reside. And then just below that would be the Swanfoot Burrow. That's closest to the entrance. The Swanfoot Burrow got the name. It's dedicated to a man named Eric Swanfoot. He was a civil rights activist who got better working conditions for us. He passed away, I believe, 5 years ago. He was a good man, from what my mother has told me.
Well,
go ahead.
I mean, what do you all think? There's a lot to look through. I mean,
this is a very big city.
Yeah, obviously we're not gonna get through. I wouldn't make you go through all of that. We just want to kind of sightsee.
Oh, no, it's fine. I love it.
What district would sell firearms?
Firearms?
I got 2 firearms right here.
Whoosh! I believe
because
that.
I'm fired.
Oh, that would probably be either in the Crafters district. Oh, sorry, the Ward. Oh no, district. Sorry, I get this confused. Crafters district, or in the Bazaar district. Not bizarre, bazaar. Like a bazaar, you know?
Yes.
But sometimes people call it the bizarre bazaar because it's so crazy there.
Quite funny.
Zageros, as you are looking for cigarettes, you find some.
Really?
You find a guy that'll sell them to you for a gold.
I got a silver. Could you do a silver?
Sure, man.
Yes. Alright. Zageros buys them, and then he also casts Fog Cloud for no discernible reason.
A guard approaches. Hey, don't do that.
Sorry. I didn't do anything. What?
I pinched Zageros, and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
Didn't you just wave your hands and a fog cloud appeared? Am I tripping? Brad, am I tripping? No, bro, you were
I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. He waves his hand again, and then another fog cloud appears.
Sir, we're gonna have to do something if you keep doing that.
I didn't do anything.
Do you want the paladins to get involved, bro? I don't want them to get involved. They're assholes.
Isn't he away from us right now?
Yes. He has
Yeah, so we don't know that he's...
No.
Oh, goddamn, I thought we were all as groups.
No.
The paladins are assholes, man. Don't make us go get them. Just stop
sorry.
making fucking whatever this is.
I'm sorry. I don't see a different... Okay, like, how different is it already from, like, the air here? It's already pretty fucking foggy, so, you know.
Not super foggy, it's just like... You can still see pretty fine. It's just there's a lot of
Just
dust.
like smog.
Yeah,
Okay,
there's like a thin smog. Listen, bro, we just got this job. We don't want to get fired. The pay is like decent, but don't make us do our jobs, bro. We're so lazy.
Damn, I didn't mean to.
You're all good, bro. Just don't do it again, homie. All right?
Cool. Sorry. I'm
Brad,
sorry.
You want to get a fucking drink?
I'll do my bit.
And the two of them leave.
Cast fireball on him. I don't do that.
So, you have your cigarettes.
Catch up.
You catch up.
Yep.
So, but yes, firearms, they should be in one of those districts. I'm not a connoisseur of firearms myself, so I'm not sure which one would be better to go to. However, if you want to buy from the source, the Crafters district is not too far away from here. We could go and buy one. We can go and see if you want.
Was there anywhere specific that you lot wanted to go to?
Not really. I just wanted to do something, you know, get out of the house. She looked over.
Would you
at
be
Zageros,
alright with the Crafters Ward?
No, yeah, totally. If you need something from there, then let's just go.
Perfect.
On the way, I want to talk to Ava.
Okay. She will gladly talk to you. What
So, I mean, you mentioned that you are a seer.
I am. Yes.
I actually come from a family of seers, so I guess we're kind of...
Do you?
Yeah.
Perhaps you can help me make some sense of this. It's quite disorienting.
Probably not. I'm not that great at it either.
Damn.
But I did get some advice from
Oh.
a woman named Aurora. And she's
Lovely name.
very old. She knows things. I can't... I mean, the gist of it was just focus really hard on one part of it, and then try to figure out from there. Or maybe it was Elia that said that. There's also an owl person that gave me some tips. Obviously, they haven't really permeated my head because I can't do anything. But I just thought that was cool. But
what are your visions like? Mine are bright, really bright. Like I can't.
Probably because I'm from Milos.
Yeah, that's. I gathered that, but like, I can't. In your visions, is there like a dimmer switch or something for you, or like a light switch or something to flip it off?
They're not that bright. They're just kind of confusing, but I can see everything.
Mine was confusing too. Well, not really. I saw an eclipse. And I figured it has something to do with them over there, and she points at Azrael. But I'm trying to figure out what. That was it. Like, it just showed the moon moving in front of the sun. That was it.
Well, I mean, probably just saying that you were gonna meet a person of the eclipse. I mean, you two, you're a cleric. He's of the same kind, you know. All these paladin and clerics, 2 peas in a pod. Maybe that's what they were signaling.
I'm not sure. What was his name?
Azrael.
Azrael. She like turned her head. How do I phrase this? Are any of you in the city here for like a major reason or something? You specifically, Azrael, but like, are all of you here together for something?
All of us, yes. All of us.
Tournament?
Yeah, I'm here for a tournament.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, are we not all here for personal reasons as well? Think about it.
But I guess that's the main reason.
Don't freak out, but I had a vision of you. Not you specifically, but like of an eclipse. And, you know, you're a Brotherhood of the Eclipse, so... oh no, I just
that sounds vague.
I know!
I mean...
You're always so vague.
Yeah, same.
Maybe an eclipse is gonna happen soon. Maybe it doesn't even have to do anything with me.
Maybe. Hey! I didn't even know why I didn't ask this. How connected are you with the church? Like, do you see paladins often?
Yeah, I see a good amount.
And are you like a traveler? Of sorts?
That I am.
Okay. Have you met a man? He's fairly nice. Probably a bit shorter than you. He's pretty. I haven't seen him so long. I don't even remember. He's good with a sword. I remember that. Fairly nice. He's a good man. By the name of Elias, he was a Lightbringer. Last time I checked, but that was almost a decade ago.
I'm afraid we don't know any Eliases. Not that we've all.
Well, not you two. I already asked you two. I figured I'd ask the.
Right, but also
Eclipse.
We have generally experienced the same thing.
I don't know.
Whole life before us.
That's true.
Right, but things seem to.
He may have run into him at least once, maybe like 2 years ago or something in a bar. Have you? Please tell me you have.
I have heard of him.
Really? She comes to a full stop and turns around.
Oh my goodness.
The last I heard of him was that he's in prison by the church.
Why? What did he do? He wouldn't do... What?
Yeah, he killed a fellow paladin, his partner.
No.
Damn. God.
Sorry, that just doesn't sound like him. I'm
really?
Sorry.
All of you, actually.
Is he a friend of yours?
Imagine.
He's my brother.
Oh, the brother that you were talking about.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Doesn't seem. That's not very far. It seems.
Well, I mean.
May I do an insight check?
On who?
On Azrael.
Sure.
On your mom.
Just because, I don't know.
Savoi is a very trusting.
Oh, come on. No, I got a 6.
6!
It
Azrael,
teetered.
to make a deception check.
It, like, teetered on the 16.
His face is
I hate it when that happens.
And it went...
It's one of those things where his body language would give him away from what you can perceive, but that's it. He's just off. He just looks off.
Okay, if he looks off, then I want to do perception. Insight.
It would be an insight.
Insight, yeah.
Insight, not perception.
If you get more than a 6...
doesn't care.
That's the goal. More than a 6. Hey, that's double. It's double a 6.
A 12. He seems a little sad. You get an emotion there.
Zageros
seems like just melancholy. Yes.
Zageros gets up really close to Azrael, and I want to touch his medallion, the one that the psychometry medallion that he has.
Shit.
Azrael, Zageros is approaching you.
What are you doing?
Very quickly. And he touches.
Can I do it? I'm like gonna put a hand on his shoulder at first or something. I'm gonna be like,
yeah. Sure. You experience quite the thing. Alright, tell me what experience.
So I guess the first thing you see is a young Azrael. Like, he's like in his young 20s, paladin. There's a village on fire, and he has a little girl with him. And he's running with a little girl until, in an open field, he runs into another paladin. Paladin and Azrael argue, and the paladin makes gestures with his sword to the girl. The girl's a witch. She burned down the village. But when Azrael found her, he didn't kill her. Is the premise. The two duel. And it's it isn't very knightly. It's
it's like
very
one of those
brutal.
Yeah.
Throwing mud in their face.
Like emotional.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get you.
Until eventually Azrael kills him with a sword and just pierces him right through the heart. He looks pretty defeated in that he is then a few days later in this little girl that he's trying to protect are running away. And paladins end up catching him, basically. He's in prison. And that's what you see.
For some reason, this vision is extremely in-depth. You feel like you are there, either watching the silence or you are Azrael himself doing this stuff. And you feel those emotions pour over you as you grab the amulet. And you are
Azrael
thrust out.
Zageros kind of puts his fingers on it for a second, and time kind of slows down for him as he feels all that. And then I go back to patting him on the shoulder, I think you might have known, Elias. Because you just seem upset, and I just want you to know it's alright, you know.
Azrael just says no. He just looks at you and it's
Well, now Ava's gonna make an insight check.
fuck.
Some weird shit going on.
I thought she couldn't see.
She can.
Yeah, well, hey!
I have sight, I say.
She can see a lot of things. They're just dampened a lot. Azrael, if you would like to make a deception check to combat this, you may.
Can I help him with the deception?
Sure. You get advantage. Why not?
Get advantage, bitch.
Oh. Ah, okay.
You're welcome.
No, that's just all I heard about him. I heard he is still imprisoned, and it's not a discussion to be talked about.
I imagine it's sad, even if you didn't know it, I guess. Sorry, I thought you knew, but if it's sad, even if you didn't.
Yeah.
Sad, regardless, I suppose.
So, who are you?
Me?
No,
I am Azrael Atlas, brother of the Eclipse.
When did this happen? This thing?
Over 10 years ago. More than a decade.
Fine. The Elias,
I wasn't
know,
even.
would never do. And if he did, he wouldn't be in prison. And she turns and continues to walk. Her demeanor has notably shifted. She's much more reserved and quiet and drawn.
What was all of that?
The concept of a self is constantly changing, so I just thought, you know.
Here we are. And she'll motion to a series of buildings.
So what was it like with your new gift?
What?
When did you originally get it? Tell us about that. When did you originally...
I'd rather not talk about it.
Oh, all right.
If you're looking for a firearm, it'll be in one of these buildings.
Yeah, I
A
appreciate
fire.
it.
Getting a fire.
Maybe.
I'll be right back.
Of course.
Just don't go too far. And she's going to go off.
Ooh. Real quick, while they were walking, it's a new day. Amy's gonna use the thing again on her thing, except she's gonna look at her mother's.
Is it a new day for me too?
Oh yeah.
It is
no,
a new day.
Oh, actually, yeah. Go to roll 86.
Okay.
Where you get
3.
You're looking at your mother's emotions this time? Okay. 1, 2, 3. That is Liliana, the woman you have met. The black dress. Bun.
Oh, she wanted to be out of the blade. Okay,
yes.
yeah.
Very cool.
I'll let her roam around.
Okay. Gazing into your mother's emotions for this particular event. These emotions are tied to. Let's see. It's sorrow and happiness. It's a mixture. As you focus in, you get flashes, you hear voices, you hear, "Are you sure? Thank you. You won't regret this point. Thank you." And then it flashes to the sounds of crying as waves crash in the distance. That's it. But you are now in the Crafters District. There are a plethora of shops here, and you are able to find one that sells guns. It is, let's see. Not Venric. George's.
Zageros is like already smokes through that fucking cigarette. It's already gone. He's like, oh shit.
It's an entire pack for silver.
I need another one. Oh my god.
But I'm assuming you enter.
She does.
Dar, I go with her.
There,
Let's get out of the.
You see
awkward.
a very tall tabaxi man. It's kind of like a snow leopard with like an extremely long tail. All around you there are a series of firearms that have been dismantled and showing like the intricate pieces within. As you enter, the tabaxi man goes, hello! You are new. You are a new face. How may I be of service?
I'm just looking to buy one of your lovely firearms.
Are you looking for something small, or something compact you can hide, or something that is loud and boisterous?
Probably something I can hide. I love your tail, by the way. It's so lovely.
Thank you. You see the tail like waves at you, as much as a tail can wave. So, On things you can hide for reasons I will not ask, I have a plethora of items. And he pulls out this like large chest and begins like pulling them out. And they range from like the size of your palm to like an actual pistol that has been just like shaped down. So you can like hide it in a purse or somewhere on your dress. These two are my smallest firearms. The smaller one does pack a lighter punch, but if you're trying to conceal it, this is the one you'd be looking for. Both are quite loud, I'm afraid.
That's fine. Seraphina, which one do you think? I'm new to this whole thing, and you're better with weapons than I am.
Do I know anything about guns? I mean...
Make a history check.
Oh, and I have an advantage on history checks.
You do. You use your 1 per day as Liliana goes, As she thinks back.
14.
14? Guns are guns. They're crazy. They originated in Welnia with the dwarves, and they've just become a bit more popular. But they're loud.
Guns
They travel much farther than arrows. That's about it.
I mean, unfortunately, I don't really know any specifics on like the specs that you would need for a good gun. She says this quietly, so like it's can't.
Yes.
And yeah, so no. I mean, maybe you should just do shopping.
Maybe you're right.
The right one will speak to you, I think. Usually weapons are like, you know, a good, like, not things that you use. I mean, we use them a lot, so something that you'll be attached to, I guess.
I will say, as far as prices are concerned, the smaller one is 50 gold, and this larger one, which would be considered a pepper box, is about 250 gold. Quite the price difference.
I think I'll shop around just a little bit more, but I definitely will not forget this shop.
I will be waiting.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, and exit. About 10 minutes later, Ava eventually comes back. So, where did you want to go to next? Do you want to continue exploring this floor, or shall we go somewhere else?
Are you
exploring?
Okay.
I'll kind of, like, walk to, like, I'll be like, hey, can we go to the entertainment district, maybe? I mean, I feel like a little bit of fun might be good.
Of course.
Kind of.
Fair warning, please hold on to your coin purses. It's you haven't really been to the capital, you haven't been, the mug just told them from. So, just fair warning, you might get robbed, or your purse might get snatched. So, follow me. And he will turn around and lead you through one of the, these like blue lines here. And I'll bring it to the combat map so that you can see as well. These blue lines here, these red lines are walls. They are towering walls that are as big as the walls outside, so about 60 feet, 6 stories high. And then these blue lines are archways that connect each one. And there are a number of guards guarding each of them. But as you make your way from the Crafters District to the Skirmers District, you see that here there are a number of pubs, fighting pits, tournament alleys, like things where looks like this is where you go if you want to fight. And it's clearly obvious. You see people are fighting in the street. There are 2 arm wrestling at the moment. It seems to be a very competitive district.
Azrael, this is the place for you, huh?
Yeah. I was so delayed.
All that just
he just takes a moment and is like, yeah.
Yep.
You know what?
I don't want to cause too much attention. Right
I
now.
mean, once we're in the tournament, I guess we're gonna cause a lot of attention. But you know,
Amy's gonna put her coin purse like in the front of her dress so that no one can snatch it.
Done. All right.
I will.
Yeah, I'm paying.
Just only have like 50 gold on me, and I'll put the rest in the bag of holding or something.
Okay.
Yeah, the bag of holding once everyone has their shit in there, it's gonna be like clipped with the clip thing that I put on there.
Sure.
It's protected. It's protected.
Seraphina, as y'all are walking, Ava will brush up against your shoulder and lean in and say, "Hey, I'm not sure if you're aware, but someone's popped at you. They've been looking at you for the past 6 months."
Who are you referring to?
If you look at that building, and she turns up and points, you see it is Liliana, who's been following you from a distance.
Oh, yeah,
that's
that's kind of just stuff that comes along with my seeing. I'm gonna make a deception check.
Okay.
So she's a crazy fan.
Fuck!
As I said, Ava's a very trusting person. She doesn't make an insight check.
Okay, cool.
Interesting. Well, I guess
I can, if it bothers you, I can.
Oh, no, it's fine. Paige has been staring at you for quite some time and I was getting worried. I just want to make sure that you were okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
As you're walking, she'll lean in closer to you so that it's harder for others to hear. That's real.
Not too long. We met in Gilam. I don't know if you heard about the Oni that got brought down.
Yes, I heard of that. It's crazy.
We met in town, and then we kind of got stuck in all that, and then eventually got out. So
That's your safe. That sounded awful. Truly.
Yep, it was quite the pickle we were in, but we got out of it, which is fine, and it's only led us to good places. Well, kind of, but
Well, you're here now, I guess.
Yeah, we're here now. Why you ask?
He's hiding something. I don't know what it is. It has something to do with my brother. I know that. I just don't think my brother would do something like that.
Well, I mean, I don't want to say this, but people change over time, especially if they're traveling around or, away from home for a very long time. They're going to change, and whenever they come back, they're going to be unrecognizable. So, if your brother does end up coming back, maybe you may recognize him, you may not. Just
gonna make another intelligence check. She's not that smart. Okay. She'll nod and say, "Alright." Okay. And she'll continue reading. You eventually exit the skirmishers district. She'll say, "So from here, we can go down into the Bastard Borough or up into the Vendor district, or in front of us is the Red Light district. On the other side of that is the Drunkard's district. Where would you like to go?" There's an amazing art gallery in the Vendor district.
I mean,
That is nice.
What the rest of you want to do? I mean, we've kind of just saw a lot of things.
Yeah. I mean, I'm good to go, wherever you guys want to go, but I wouldn't mind just, taking it easy for the next couple of days too.
Well, I mean, I feel like, Ava, you've showed us around plenty, and
I think. Why are you hungry? My mother makes very good food.
Yeah, when did we last? Zageros, when did we last eat? We ate when we were in the.
Very good food, so I would love to, share recipes.
Oh, you a cook?
He makes some toast. He puts his hand on it, and then there's like a hand mark on it.
There's not a hand mark on it!
There was a hand mark on mine.
It's like smiley face pancakes. It's fun.
What are those?
Like a happy.
It's a pancake with the face mark, yeah?
Yes, like cream and strawberries.
Is this really about to happen?
Chromatic orb into the air at second level, but then he counterspells it.
We don't know anything. Seraphina doesn't.
We really shouldn't intrude in your family space.
Oh, no, it's fine. My mother hasn't had guests in quite some time.
I mean, are you sure? I mean,
If I'm imposing, it's absolutely fine. I just thought I'd...
I mean, I'm hungry. I don't know.
I am too.
Guys, wouldn't y'all rather just eat gruel back at the end?
You know, I'm quite
Doesn't
tired.
that
I'm
sound
not
like
eating. No.
gruel?
Hang on. I'm quite tired. Azrael, would you do me the honors of taking me back to... I've got a headache. We need to get back. Could someone take me
We
back?
just have girls night,
Yeah, how about...
Yes, go for a cuddle.
right?
Yeah, that works. I'll help
I'm
Zageros out.
Zageros throws up again.
Oh, you've really been sick lately. Oh, God, it stinks.
I have terminal illness.
Valia will approach you and hold her hand out. May I? Yes.
Who?
Zageros.
What is this?
Okay. It's for your headache, and she'll put her hand against her forehead and cast a restoration, even though it won't do anything. Actually, you feel a little better. The buzzing has...
Zageros is like, you know, I think it might be sort of a...
You should get some rest.
Placebo or something. Yes, I think it's more in my mind than anything. It's a headache, but it's in my head, if you will.
That's what a headache is.
I need to get
Why would I want headache?
Here. She'll pull out like a series of herbs. If the magic didn't work and it's all in your head, take some of these. These should calm you down, and just get some rest.
I have plenty of herbs. Thank you.
You have cigarettes, Zageros. Those are unhealthy. It's probably why you have a headache, because you're addicted.
I guarantee.
Never thought of that.
Much
He
better
does smoke a
reasons
lot.
for having a headache than a cigarette.
He has issues that you can't imagine. It's not going to be fixed.
I probably cannot. If I see either of you again, I'll say my hello. Azrael, luck on...
Huh? Before you go, do you know of any spas around here?
Oh, I thought that...
we were going to eat. Amalianna, are we not eating?
We are, but I have a question for later.
There's a small. There's a spa in the Vinrick district. I know that there's like this real big fancy one in the Brightwood. There might be one in the Bazaar district as well. I haven't been to the spa, so I'm not sure.
Oh, should we go? We should go. You've never been to one, right?
I wouldn't mind it. However, I'm quite busy. I mean, if we can find time, then I don't see why not.
Oh, I mean, we were gonna go eat at your mom.
Oh, you mean now?
Place. I mean, yeah. Did you want to go now, Amalianna? Or did you want to go some one time?
Whenever.
We're gonna go. Bye.
Okay.
I know the boys were trying to get away, so that's why I was asking.
Azrael, as you turn around to leave, you feel a body press up against you. Because you see Ava wraps her arms around you from behind. Just hugs you. She doesn't say anything.
I'm gonna get in on that hug.
She gives you a very tight hug.
I'm like...
And she pulls away.
I wrap an arm around her and I give her...
Around us. Around both of us.
Ah, yes.
I smite Zageros.
Yes! Poosh!
You smite me? Fuck you, man. God.
Let's go.
I didn't know you two were that close. But I mean, quick friends. And then she hugs. Side hugs.
You know what? My grandmother is also in town, and she's got a huge coin purse, and
cut out
some treats. So I
didn't hear any
fucking
of
hell.
that.
Yeah,
Son of a bitch.
My grandmother has a big coin purse.
Damn it. Okay. Freaking. It's cause my friend my friend's playing her PlayStation right now, so it's eating up. It's eating up the internet. Grandma's in town. She has a shit ton of money. I'm sure she would absolutely love to spoil her granddaughter. Grab her and have a great night while.
Sure.
Yup.
That's it.
Once once Azrael and Zageros depart, I should say sorry for that. That's I wasn't sure what it was, but
Why would he lie about that? I mean, did he? You said he ran away, right?
no, he just left.
He just left. I just assumed that people ran away.
He went on a mission, and I never saw him again. Granted, I was 8 or 9. So times
Does your
have
family
close
talk
together.
about your brother?
No. When he's brought up, they change the subject. Which I guess now I can see why. God, that makes so much sense.
Well,
Tell him you
I
know.
mean,
Okay. Shall we go?
yeah,
As you
sure.
wish.
Are we going to my house or to the Bright? For the morning.
I guess we could go to the Bright Ward to get your grandmother to foot the bill. I sure don't want to.
So as you three begin walking, you find yourself just a couple paces behind Azrael and Zageros because they were also going to the Bright. It's kind of like oh, I'll see ya, and then they just both walk the same
No. I cast fly on us.
The guard will say, "Hey, don't do that, bro. That's not kosher."
Where does he say that from?
That's
From
not
up here or
kosher.
down here? Does he
From
say
the
that
ground,
from the
he yells at you.
I mean,
Don't
we're
do
flying.
that, bro. If you don't get down, I'm gonna have to shoot a net at you, dude.
Fuck. All right. So we
Come
actually
on,
just
man.
fly like really close to the ground. Zagros is gonna keep flying, but like close.
You know what? That's cool. I think it's awesome, but
Are we like
No.
on segways? Just like
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm standing upright and I'm just like,
segues.
floating,
yes.
slightly
This-
tilted.
okay, this is Zagros being addicted to magic. He just can't fucking help not casting spells. That's what this is, okay?
dude, your shit's fucking awesome, but just don't go too high. I don't want to do my job, and now does Brad. Right, Brad? Nah, bro.
Okay, so as he says don't go too high, I'm gonna slowly get a little higher to see how much is too high. Like,
Stop
how
it,
much is too
dude?
How
1
much?
inch maximum. Take your knuckle, put it on the ground. See that? That's how high you can go. Sorry, bro, that's the rule. Just made them up.
Like the disgruntled lifeguards.
Yeah.
Cool.
Don't
No
run.
running.
Don't
Stop
run.
running. No food near the pool. No yelling. Stop hitting each other.
No
All right,
voice play.
you're high.
Okay.
But our
Seraphina's
flying
gonna
speed
notice.
is 60 feet, so we are going twice as fast.
Cool.
Okay, that's cool. That's whatever.
Okay,
So-
I was.
They're
I'm
Never
just
mind.
saying we're
Pretty
not
fast.
awkwardly standing next to each other. You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to say.
Exactly.
You do notice that you are moving in the same direction, even though they are moving faster.
We're fast.
I'm gonna slow my pace down.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay, well,
This is terrible.
slow down with you. Eventually, you both make your way to the Bright Ward, both groups. The two of you, do you go to a pub, to the inn you're staying at, or to the estate, to the small manor that you live in, or temporarily live in? Where are you going? You two.
I
The
go
whole
to
time
the
I'm
small
just
manor.
awkwardly looking at Azrael like, so what are you doing?
The small manor's fine.
Okay. Easy enough. You make your way in, and you're back. It's just as you left it. It still looks amazing.
Zagros, like, so about that.
I'm gonna pour myself a drink.
It is some good shit.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot to take in. More questions.
Actually, no, that's exactly what I expected.
Yeah. Me and my best friend got sent out, to go kill a witch.
And one question. The witch,
Yeah.
you didn't know her, right? That wasn't the sister. The sister's not.
No.
That was the only question,
Just-
really.
Yeah. 9-year-old girl accidentally burnt the village down. She was a wild magic sorceress. It was an axe. And, we got in an argument. I don't know what happened to the little girl after I got captured.
Can be fatal. Arguments can be fatal, and that's all right. That's all right. It's fine. Nothing to be ashamed of. It's just a fatal argument.
Yeah. That's a lot. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that's my sister, but I'm not really supposed to. I shouldn't have really came back to the city, actually. Fuck, my dad's gonna be so pissed off.
No. All right. Did you say you don't want to be back in the city?
Yeah, I think coming back here was a bad idea.
Azrael, Atlas. We need to be in this city. We need to be here. We have to be here.
I know.
I don't think you do know. I don't think you can possibly imagine all of the reasons that we need to be here right now.
I know.
We're
pull out a
going
bowl
to
of
stay.
ice cream out of nowhere and start eating it.
Alright. So, as you two continue to speak, the others, as you three are making your way, Amalianna, you feel a shoulder bump into you, and you see the familiar red pseudo-dragon. Like, blow some fire your way. As Barty goes, "Hey, kids! How are you?
Hey.
Who are these coquettes?" And they will say, "Oh, hello. Who's this?"
Yeah, who is this?
Friends meet friends. Seraphina, Ava, this is Barty.
Hey, sup?
I'm
Barty, this is
Seraphina.
Seraphina.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance, Seraphina and Ava. Hey, church girl. Nice, good for you. Mind if I tag along?
Well,
do you not mind?
I mean, if you trust him, I trust him.
It's a girls' night.
No, I said M, like EM.
Trust him. So, party, come on. You stop by your small homestead.
Rennie, come get massages with us.
Let's paint the town red! You all go out, commit murder of 3rd degree, get massages. It's a very nice night. You can't help but notice that Ava seems lost in thought occasionally. Like every so often you just find her like staring and thinking, and then she snaps back to it. Barty fucking loves it. It's basically a Christmas fun night. Mm-hmm. She's enjoying it.
I introduced Seraphina to my grandmother. This is the friend I've been traveling with.
Oh.
You don't know that much.
Really? I might be a little bit more than you think.
Who is this again?
Seraphina,
yes?
Seraphina,
yes.
House Heron.
House Heron. Never heard of that name, so you have no ability. But that is not a bad thing. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. How long have you been traveling with my granddaughter?
Since we met in Gilem. Gilem. I was trying to have Gilem. Okay.
Interesting. She continues to pepper you with questions about your travels with Amalianna. It's like a fucking interrogation, but eventually...
Try to not really reveal too much, because I don't know what Amalianna...
Once you get to the hot spring, you have won her over to your side.
Okay, cool.
At that same time, Barty will slide up to you, Seraphina, and go, "Hey, cool cat, you seem like a girl that likes to get her hands wet." You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I know what you're saying, and I
knew it!
I don't have to do that anymore, so I don't. Unless it's
have to and want to are two different things. You want to get into a little trouble tonight?
No, I'd rather not. I'm already in enough trouble as it is.
Jeez.
And that means you shouldn't get into trouble too. I only trust you because Amalianna trusts you for whatever reason.
Honey, my middle name is Trouble. Barty, Trouble.
Yeah, why do you trust Amalianna?
That's doesn't really mesh well. I'm sorry.
No, it doesn't. I don't know why my parents named me that. It was a really bad decision.
Oh. All I'm saying Is that?
Joe? I'm not gonna steal from your friend, or you, or those other two dudes you were walking with. I'm
Don't
just
steal from my grandmother either.
I'm not. Jeez. Let's assume the worst out of people.
Just don't get caught. And then she
there it is.
She walks towards like, or like, where are y'all? We're in this hot springs, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we're just chilling. Okay, so I like just say it really low.
You guys spend the night drinking, relaxing. Some of you not that relaxed, but it's a fun night for the four of you. Well, Barty, Ava, you two, the five of you rather. It's a really nice night. It is a much welcomed change compared to the last 2.5 weeks.
Yeah, Jesus.
Azrael and Zageros, you two spend the night within the manor. You drink. I don't know if Zageros drinks, but Azrael, you drink. It is some good shit.
It's like we're in therapist position. Like, so Azrael's like on the couch. And Zageros is like,
yes.
Holding his bottle.
He takes notes.
Yep.
Zageros paces around the room. He takes notes and he casts random
like
ass
Azrael
spells.
like starts talking about his feelings and his like life story for like the first time in his life with you guys.
Zageros is taking notes.
Well, just Zagros, because we're gone, so.
Yeah.
So basically, after he was imprisoned for a few years.
What? Are you saying this out of character?
No, I'm like speeding
In
Zageros
character.
up so I don't have to give him a bunch of backstory.
Oh, okay, cool. Go ahead.
But the middle gap that y'all don't know about why he's not Elias anymore is because when you joined the Order of the Eclipse, they stripped him of his like name and title. He had to become someone else, like Eclipse. It's like it's starting to be something new, kind of.
So what about your last name? What was that all about? Was your last name is Atlas, or is it something else?
Yeah, I thought that name was fucking cool, so my name
Oh, it is
Atlas.
So Atlas is made up as well.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But yeah, it's been. I'm not supposed to come in contact with him, as per my dad.
So wait a minute. Do you still have the blood book? Do you still have the blood book? Where did you put the blood book?
Oh, I turned that in.
Oh, to the Order of the Eclipse.
Yes.
Huh. All right. Well, in that case, that is Graveseer's problem, not ours.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
I'll do it.
That was so funny. Just when you said that, you're just like, I turned it in.
I know.
It's like,
fucking don't lie to me.
Yeah,
Fucking lie.
definitely.
Not gonna tell you everything.
And
You should.
night talking and bonding.
You really should tell me.
And drinking and making some new friends or strengthening the bonds with friends you currently have as you drink your way into the night and eventually find your way to a bed. Zageros and Azrael, Elias maybe. I don't know.
Oh, wait. Azrael and Zageros, can we, like, do a slumber party? Like, can we both sleep on the couch?
I don't
Yeah,
think
we
there's
make
gonna be
a
enough
fort
room.
out of a pillow fort.
Yes. Can we
Done.
do that and, like,
Easy.
sleep in the pillow fort?
Yeah.
It's a
Okay,
great
that's
night to
drunk.
in California.
Fuck yeah, it is.
As
We
for the
start
five
doing
of you,
shrooms. And shit. We find magical
what they put
shrooms.
in this ice cream, holy shit! Azrael is some damn good ice cream. I don't know what they put in it. But
everything.
after the spa, Ava leads you to her home. And she treats you to a wonderful dinner made by her mother. Her mother is also a cleric of healing. A retired Sun Seer, which you would know is like the step above Sun Seers. So she's pretty high up, but she's retired. It's a stew. It's very nice. And then afterwards, Ava offers if you want to sleep there you can, but Barty says, "Yeah, I gotta kick rocks. I got some stuff to do." She's gonna leave. Hey, you two, can I talk to you today?
She's talking about
sure.
Grandma. She's talking about Grandma.
I suppose.
Hey, check it. I know that you said that your hands clean and all that. I didn't steal from any of you. Just let you know, I didn't. Told me not to, so I did. But I got some people that I think you're gonna want to meet.
What do you mean?
You guys just seem. You guys tick every box in my head. That you guys seem like people who like to have fun and do the right thing with doing it. And yes, while I do occasionally steal from some people, they're mostly bad people who've already told me.
If you're offering for a job, I've already gone that road. Gone down that road. We have legit shit now. A commitment.
Yeah.
I already have a lot of commitments. Do I want to add another one?
Listen. A meeting. All I'm asking. Yeah? I got one at the door right now. I just need a meeting. Yeah?
You do
Say
realize
yes.
how suspicious this sounds.
Yeah, I know. Listen,
I look over to Amalianna like...
just because I'm a bad guy does not mean I'm a bad guy, you know? Yeah, I steal
You
shit.
stole that from Wreck-It Ralph.
I beat people up, but like, I do it for a good cause. I help people. I like to help you. Yeah, I did. What about it, Nick? It's not a fun gallery.
Some people say that they are doing things for a good cause, and they actually aren't. So, you know, not really a good justification.
I kill those people. I beat them up. I take their shit. I don't like liars. I'm legit. Well, not legit, but like, you know. Like...
Insight check.
Go ahead.
I will also do an insight check, even though I suck at those.
6.
She's hard to read.
Come on, Amalianna.
She is too elusive.
I got a 14.
You can't tell she's telling the truth, but she seems honest. Listen, if I wanted to rob you, I would have done it already while you were shopping for your gun, okay?
It's not...
Bro.
You've been following me!
Yeah!
Why have you been following me?
Because you're interesting!
You
The
could've...
shit with Gilum, and then you went to Cambria? Everywhere you go, you help people. It's on the news, honey.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. I haven't been following you for that long, don't worry. But
I'm very social. You can just ask to walk with me, you know.
I'm just used to stalking people. It's weird, I know.
Look, stop it.
Okay.
And fine, I'll help you, but if you do anything weird, I'm very good friends with a member of... Much as I will not hesitate.
You're
bleeping
Oh my god, I'm gonna...
so funny
Very
because
different.
it's like an actual bleep.
I know someone very Humperdink, and I swear I won't hesitate to...
I'm gonna shoot myself in the
You
foot.
slow your string of threats. She goes, okay. I got you.
I was starting her with Azrael, because I'm friends with a member of the Eclipse.
Nice.
She's alright.
Yeah.
Well, did you want to do this now? When was the commitment?
I want all to go there.
All of us.
The two of you and your two guy friends.
The boys.
The fire one and Azrael.
My question is, how did you judge their character? You haven't even talked to them.
That's what you think.
I've talked to them, yeah.
Okay,
Listen,
well,
I
anyway.
I got a tip saying that y'all are good people. So I'm rolling with it.
Okay,
If I'm
well.
wrong, fuck it, I bounced.
Yeah.
Couple days.
Couple days.
Alright. I'll be in touch. Bye.
Good
And she will
night.
just stroll off and dip into an alley.
Man. I associate with some sketchy people, but dang, she's kind of sketchy. She just makes everything sound sketchy. It's like, come on, be a little bit more convincing. I don't know. Oh, God.
Seraphina, I did make a friendship with a fey creature, so... I think you should expect this from me by now. I'm also friends with you and Zageros and Azrael, so...
Yeah, but I'm a good type of sketchy, and I'm not actually sketchy. I'm only sketchy out of necessity.
That's true.
Necessary sketchiness.
Necessary sketchiness is different.
You're
also not cheeky like she is.
Yeah. Not much to be cheeky about.
So.
Anyway, we should get back to the manor, I guess.
I suppose.
Ava will dip out and just give you two a quick hug. Say, don't that we need to meet soon. Not here. Somewhere.
You don't harbor anything bad towards me.
No, I've been wanting to see him for the past 10 years.
Okay, I'll make sure to tell him that. I'm sure
To
that'll
kill
happen.
him! I'm kidding. I love him. It was good seeing him again. Stay safe, please.
Oh, yeah. You as well.
Me too.
She'll bang on the soldier and get back into the house. And you two make your way back to the manor to find a Palaport!
Everyone's dead. Oh.
On the pillow fort, there is a sign that says no fate weavers allowed. No, no fate weavers allowed. Amy's allowed.
What's a fate weaver?
Oh. He means me.
Well, if you're not allowed, then I'm not allowed either.
I'm cool with that.
Alright, well, I guess it's still boys and girls night. And she goes over to whatever room she set her shit in. And
Alright.
yeah.
Azrael's like peeking through the little hole in
Y'all make the most.
Good night, boys.
The architecture is actually quite good.
Hey,
What? What?
I say you your head. Do you want to come in?
No. You banned Seraphina, so you banned me.
Alright, I cast Fireball.
No, what?
You burn your pillow fort.
No.
I don't cast Fireball.
They can come in. Let them in. Let them in the pillow fort.
I am letting one of them.
No.
It's either
Seraphina
both
can
of
come in
us
too.
or none of us.
Zageros gets into like Seraphina's brain and is like, "Do you want to come to the pillow fort? Do you want to come to the pillow fort?
Am I allowed to? Yeah, I can respond.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's a sign saying that I can't come in, so...
Is that check? Go check again. It's gone now.
It's gone. Like magic.
I don't necessarily want to... She'll say outside, like, out loud. I don't necessarily want to, but I will, because Amalianna probably wants to go in, and she won't go in unless I'm going in.
Let's invade the space.
Hell yeah!
I'm conquering! She crawls in.
You all find yourselves huddled up in a very nicely made teleport, and you all drift off to sleep.
Aww! Man.
Yeah! Damn it, people be having nightmares in this.
Hang on.
Crashing around destroys the pillow fort.
No, I thought about that. I would just curl up in Azrael's cold, freezing armor so that I wouldn't burn anything down.
Nah, I'm just kidding.
He's like a turtle.
You all have a nice night's sleep.
Yay.
No one has any crazy dreams.
If I do have a crazy dream, I would be open to that.
Save it for another time. It's a good night. So, that is where we will end.
Wow, you finally gave us a good night, man.
No.
You've earned it. You've earned it.
That was really Azrael heavy.
Oh.
Yeah,
well,
it was pretty,
yeah.
It was pretty Amy heavy too.
Great about that. I felt great about that.
Thank you for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Next week, shit's finna pop off. For real. Maybe. I don't know.
Hang on, when's there a surprise again?
I don't know.
We don't know.
We talked about that. We literally talked about when that was.
Nothing's been confirmed yet.
Yeah.
We're gonna. So there is the surprise is the date of the surprise. So 2 surprises. So keep watching. Keep watching. Love you guys.
All right.
We
Thank
love
you for watching.
you.
Have a wonderful night.
Ah.
Good night, everyone.